Hello and welcome to the Bloopers Podcast, episode number 107. I'm Adrian.
Whoa, where
Gore's
are we?
here, David's here. We're in space.
Whoa, we're in space. Oh, shit, watch out.
That rich space that Elon Musk desires.
Oh my god, watch out. George Clooney's there too. Wow, gravity
shit.
reference. Only 8 years later.
I'll edit a random George Clooney in the background of this that you'll see
Yeah,
once every 5 minutes.
Put Wheatley from Portal 2 in there too.
Crazy everyone says, as the head car says, let's go.
Let's go.
Let's go.
Let's go. That stupid ass car. I'm so sick of seeing every best memes compilation.
Let's go.
It's actually mainly the Stick Boy one. He always adds that one. I'm like, god damn.
Yeah, so this is our video game podcast. We record this every Thursday on twitch.tv/Punk. Usually goes up about a day or two afterwards on YouTube. Shouts to the new background. I was telling the stream here right now from Dabo Visuals, all one word, DABOVIZVISUALS.
That's not confusing.
Yeah, Dabo Visuals, you know, DABO Visuals, one word.
Hey.
On Fiverr. He's the one that made the Games Gone By background. I showed him this. He made this one. He made this super quick too, and I'm like, damn, that's great. So yeah, shout out to him.
Yeah, in the VOD description for when we do the audio only, I'll go ahead and put a link up to him in there as well.
Yeah, well, we'll put that up there for him. Yeah, speaking of, so we didn't do Halo again. Unfortunately, I forgot it was Easter. So this week will be Halo.
Well,
Halo.
We celebrate holidays.
You should have played Halo on Easter because angels. And,
Yeah.
and that one guy,
Yeah,
wait, hold on. Let me do like this guy.
Fuck.
Superman in Superman and Snyder
My
movies.
favorite
Yeah, Superman in every DC movie. Oh, get me off this motherfucker.
Um,
Help.
Yeah, so what was I saying? What the fuck?
Who cares? Anyway, what's the next topic?
We're doing our impersonation.
Oh yeah,
of our favorite
Halo.
guy.
Halo's happening on Sunday.
Halo, yeah. Sure it is.
That's the Spartan Assault.
I do
right?
want to bring up that it's been like 2 months.
And we just haven't
they
started
still
it.
haven't played this twin stick shooter, and they still want to play it for some reason, even though they're delaying it as much as they can possibly delay it. So, just saying, obviously,
It'll
it's a really
happen.
good game. Yeah, I'm sure it will.
I want to give a quick personal heads up. I'm doing a podcast project. I've been posting the link. It's a pinned tweet on my Twitter. I'll have the link in the description as well. I'm looking for anyone who wants to join. Literally any guest. I'll have anyone on. Just tell me something you're passionate about in the forum, and we'll talk. It could be video games, movies, music, anime, anything else. Anything you're interested in, tell me about it, and then we'll talk. And that's going to be something I'm going to start. I'm going to be contacting people this weekend, and we'll get that going hopefully sometime this next within April. Yeah, and then also we're bringing back Ranksters. That's going to happen. It will not be live anymore. I think just in general it'll be easier. Because the idea when we did Ranksters when we first started to do it was we could just record like 3 or 4 at a time, which is what time we do. Sometimes we do that, which is nice. Record 3 or 4 at a time and then not think about it for a little bit, or we just stack them up. So we're gonna go back to that format. So they will not be streamed on Tuesday, but they will go up another day instead. We'll figure that out. On Tuesdays though, Games Gone By has been spun out. Shout out to Dave for reminding me. I've been dude, work has been a fucking killer. Work has been a killer, just having to be in person again, and it's actually getting a little bit normality now. And since last time that we've been normal, I've had a new job, so it's like I'm just it's like they just throw me in a fresh new job, and it's just been crazy. So David messaged me like around 2 or 3 o'clock in the afternoon on Tuesday. Hey, remember Games Gone By goes the day. I'm like, oh fuck, it's Tuesday. So luckily I had edited that prior too, which is good. So all I do was just hit public on that, which is nice. But yeah.
Well, I know you like to stay consistent. So after we forgot about 1 week, that was also my fault to forget about that too. So.
Yeah, and that was really good. I edited like 6 episodes like that one night. I'm like, cool. They were scheduled out. I had to think about it, but that was a problem too because like, oh, I didn't think about it. We do. Yeah. I think we still need to do a new Games Gone By intro because we've done the same one for 6 episodes now, or it's us reintroducing it. So we might just need to do another one just to spice it up for the next however many until we actually start introducing ourselves. We'll figure it out.
Sounds good.
But yeah, that goes up on Tuesdays. The last episode was Inside, so you can go hear our Inside things. And it is the reason why it's not monetized. Go see what I show off on there. You don't know what it is. You don't know what I gape on there. Go watch it.
Oh, it's also not monetized because he probably isn't a YouTube partner.
You don't need, do you need me a YouTube partner to monetize anymore?
You need to be a YouTube partner, and you need to have like 4,000 hours a year.
Yeah, no, I'm still
watching.
partnered.
There's no way you have 4,000 fucking
Yeah.
hours a year. No, you don't. You're a liar.
Dude,
No.
those Ben 10 videos still keep me alive, dude.
I think you might. I'm not sure. You might.
It might just be retroactive. No, I am.
You might have. Okay.
I'm still getting AdSense money off of it.
You might. Okay.
Because
There you go.
my AdSense has since I've just when I stopped doing YouTube for however many years, my AdSense like just crawled to like cents every month. But since I've been doing it again now, it finally AdSense has been bigging back up. So I almost got my first $100 in like the last like 6 years, guys. It's almost there.
Wow.
Hell yeah.
Hell yeah. Almost there. But yeah, there's a reason why that's not monetized. So go watch that. Figure it out. Anything else we got to talk about on there?
David straight up goatsies himself on the
Yeah, there you go. Just shout outs to Goatsy. Y'all know. Y'all internet people know.
Look it up.
Speaking
Put safe search off.
Of games gone by, our schedule is as follows. This month is Hellblade: Senua's Sacrifice. That's on April 29th. Next month is Gore's Pick, May 27th. That's 9 hours, 9 persons, 9 doors. June 24th is Parasite Eve. That's David's choice. July 29th, back to my choice, Metal Wolf Chaos XD. August 26th, the classic Gore Pick, Stardew Valley. And then ending off with Swap Up because unfortunately Sony didn't want to play nice with that PSN store. So we wanted to make sure everyone had access to the game for this one. So David swapped his pick to Bloodstained Ritual of the Night, and that is on September 30th. And we will have a fan pick somewhere in there as well, sometime this summer, probably in between Stardew and Metal Wolf, but don't quote me on that. All right, gentlemen.
Start your engines.
David, what'd you play this week?
Slime Rancher.
All right, Gore.
There you go. All right.
No, what'd you think, David?
I'm almost done the story mode. It's been a fun game. The only thing I don't like about it is there's an interest. I don't feel like the automation is rewarding in it. There's a point where you can get in the game where you can start to automate a lot of tasks with different little legitimate worker bees that you can build that are mechanical. I thought they would actually be like the whole farm wide and be able to kind of sort things out, but I realized that it looks like they only work in the small area that you initially set them up in. And without knowing that, my farm is so scattered with how I have everything designed that I would basically have to spend hours rebuilding out my farm in order to make everything as optimized and actually be able to be automated properly, which is kind of fucking dumb. That's kind of one hint against it. I'm probably going to finish up the story this weekend and then start up Hellblade, just because as much as I do really enjoy these types of games, I also don't want to burn myself out right before we do Stardew, because I love Stardew. The thing about this is very much one type of game. You go farm the slimes, you just amass whatever kind of fortune.
It's a relaxing game.
Yeah, it's a very relaxing game. Whereas Stardew, part of the reason why I love that game so much, and I have it on 3 different platforms and have hundreds of hours, is there's always some different way to play it. Maybe I want to go ahead and just spend all my time fighting in the dungeon. Maybe I just want to go actually work on the farm and go fishing. I am never not engaged with Stardew. Whereas this, it does hit a certain point where when you actually want to take the game seriously, it becomes less fun because then you basically spend so long optimizing your setup that it eventually then just plays itself, and well, what's the point?
Nice. I do see in the chat box says Slime Rancher is so good. Crazy Parasite heard good things about it. I've heard a lot of people just really enjoy that game.
It's on Game Pass, so if you have that, go ahead, try it out. It is fantastic. It's just definitely one of those things that you got to go into it with the right mindset. If you just want something to chill, adorable little fucking slime abominations, and a kind of interesting story, like it's not grand or operatic, anything like that, but it's kind of unique and interesting. I dig it. But yeah, been really enjoying it. Hope to have that finished up this weekend.
Hell yeah. Gore,
I played more Story of Seasons. It's fun. I played the first hour of It Takes Two.
Was that with Gerard?
Which is yeah, it was Gerard. Which is a lot of fun. Immediate first hour of that game, just tons and tons of variety. Like you're doing tons and tons of different things, which is great. Some people compared it to like Portal 2 when it comes to like
okay.
When it comes to like it's humor and just like how much variety there is and how good it is as a platformer.
Nice.
And yeah, I see it.
I heard the writing kind of takes a little dip, but the game's just super fun all the way through.
The writing takes that. I've never heard that. Okay.
Yeah, I heard that it was like.
I mean, the writing's fine.
Yeah. But yeah, hey, if it's fun, it's fun.
It is fun. I only played the first hour though. That was fun. I played just some things on my PC just to try it out.
Yeah, so you officially connected your PC. This is your first episode with it.
Yeah, this is my PC.
With we mentioned it last week. I think it's 2 RAM slots, which is fucking still bizarre to
me. Yeah,
fucking wild.
Yeah, it's a little weird, but it works really well. Looks nice, powered on, and yeah. So I tried out just some games just to test it out. I tried out Apex Legends. That ranges around 100 frames on the highest. On the highest settings, which is pretty good. That's fine with me. Yeah. I'm not gonna play it anyway, so it doesn't really matter. Not on PC at least. I tried out the one I really wanted to see how well it would work was Doom Eternal. Doom Eternal goes the only setting I get, the highest setting I could go is Nightmare, which I think is the second highest setting for
what's the top
visuals. The top one is Ultra Nightmare, I think.
Ultra Nightmare.
Your 2060 should be able to handle Ultra Nightmare.
It said I couldn't, so it might be the CPU. I think it said something about the CPU.
That might make
which
sense,
is fine. I didn't care as long as I could run it, and it ran smooth. I think it was like around 90 frames on the second highest, which is fine. Yeah, no, I mean that worked. I tried out Resident Evil 7. That worked perfect. That was the highest. I mean, that's a 4-year-old game at this point. But Resident Evil 7 worked perfectly. What else did I try? I tried something else. Shit. Oh, I tried. I bought a month of Game Pass on PC.
Wait,
I couldn't remember. It wasn't
Ultimate.
It wasn't detecting it, so I just bought. I don't know why it wasn't detecting that I had it. So
really?
I just paid the $1 because it was $1.
It's
so
fine.
I really fuck it.
That's wild.
Because I was getting I was like not detecting that I had it, which was really annoying. So I just said screw it. I just paid $1.
Definitely look into that though. Still, like once that's over, obviously. Because
I mean, I have it on Xbox, and I'm probably not gonna play.
I mean, yeah, but I mean, it's still what it is. What it is, you know.
Yeah. In the future, if I do want to, then I will check into it. But whatever. It was only $1. And I tried out something else. I forgot what else. Let me look actually real quick.
While you're looking, everybody says played Watch Dogs 1 and Bad Blood better than I remembered.
Bad Blood.
Bad Boys.
I'm not sure
what the DLC. That's DLC for Watch Dogs 1.
Is the DLC any good? I still just am not really a fan of Watch Dogs.
That's the one where the one hacker dude with the beard, you play as him. I think there's like one hacker dude in Watch Dogs 1. It's the first game.
Okay.
I think the first game. That might be Watch Dogs 2. But okay, I installed it. Whatever, it doesn't matter. Anyway, they played well, so good.
Nice.
Good for them. And what else I played? I played something else, but can't remember. So, I guess I tried Monster Hunter Rise again. I don't know. I don't know. I started it up again, and yeah, I'm not really getting into it. Honestly, I'm gonna try it to get into it, but it's just not working out. I think that's about it, though. I think that's all.
You should just try World with David. I imagine that'd probably be easier to.
Maybe.
I'm surprised. Actually, I'm surprised David didn't get Rise.
I haven't gotten around to picking up yet, just because Nier's right around the corner and Snap. So
fair.
I didn't want to go ahead and get something I'm going to spend another 100+ hours in.
Next month is nuts. You got Nier. You got
this month.
Pokemon the next month. In the span of the month.
Yeah.
The span of the next month, literal month, is I guess month and like a week is Nier, Returnal, which I'm looking forward to. Snap, I guess, but Snap's gonna be a fun little like whatever. And then you got Mass Effect trilogy, and you got Resident Evil 8. So it's gonna be nuts. And that's the span. That's the span of the next month and a week. Mass Effect is the 14th, I think.
I really want to go through the Resident Evil franchise before I get to 8.
Yeah, you know.
So I'm gonna do that. I'm gonna do it.
You should play Resident Evil 7, if anything.
Yeah, but I just want to play them. I just really want to play them.
Sure.
And then
I mean, Resident Evil 8 will probably have some callbacks, but if anything, I have a feeling it's gonna have a lot of callbacks to 2 and 3. That would be the smart thing to do,
right?
Because I have a feeling they're all gonna connect 2 and 3, 7 and 8 together.
But I want to do that.
I have a feeling when 4 comes out, 4 will just be Resident Evil 2 Leon.
Yeah.
I have a feeling. Resident Evil 2 remake Leon.
I want to stream them too, though. I think it'd be fun to stream my first reactions to, or like actual like origin Resident Evil, and 7 because I've not played 7 still.
Sure.
So I might do that. But yeah, great. Mass Effect I'm probably gonna go in on. I actually haven't watched. I was gonna watch your reaction to. Sometimes if it's a video I don't want to watch twice, I'll just watch your reaction to it. Right. So I'm gonna watch your Mass Effect comparison one. Is it good? Does it look pretty?
Yeah.
All right.
It's looking good. I mean, they focus mainly on 1, which makes sense. But yeah, what they showed was
fix the shitty one. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. Well,
I will still fucking fight over the fact that.
Hey, you can fight it. There's a reason why they're fixing your game, though.
Yeah, they're fixing your piece of shit game.
Oh, it's because it's the oldest one. It does need a little bit more updating.
Yeah, a lot
more.
Hey,
when they remastered BioShock 1, they didn't have to fix it. Just saying. That came out the same year, remember?
You got you there.
Smaller game.
Yeah, smaller game. What do you mean? BioShock's pretty big. Yeah, not as big as Mass Effect, but honestly, BioShock 1 is probably just as big as Mass Effect 2 and 3 are. Like, just area-wise that you're exploring. Because Mass Effect 2 and 3 are pretty small.
Probably.
Honestly. No, they definitely are. Mass Effect 2 and 3, they're pretty small areas.
God, you know what, though?
Mass Effect 2 is like 4 different areas going back and forth. That's pretty much it.
You know what?
Fine with me. I'd rather it being small and memorable than big like Andromeda and suck. So,
you know what I'm gonna miss so much? I'm gonna miss that multiplayer though.
Yeah. I mean, we can still play it. Just
yeah, I know.
The servers are still up.
April says unfortunately a game got delayed out of this month.
Yeah, we'll talk about that later. Which is upsetting. It's very upsetting.
Sad.
I guess it's good only because it's gonna.
We're gonna see a lot of fucking delays. We're gonna see a lot this year. We'll talk about that though.
I don't think we're gonna see as many as we think, considering, but we're gonna see a lot.
A lot of developers and even like leaders were like talking about like, hey, this year's gonna be kind of the overall ramifications, especially because I think Deathloop. I think that's especially because France went back into lockdown.
Yeah.
And that's where it's getting developed.
Yeah, and I have a feeling like that game is pretty close to done anyway, but they probably didn't want to be overshadowed by 3 other big games coming out because there's not a lot of hype for that game, sadly. I feel like
I think really launch would have been fucking incredible for that, and Arcane really deserves it.
Yeah.
But to be fair, there's kind of a drought. Like February would have been February, even January would have been fucking nice for Deathloop because there's such a drought right now.
It was a Hitman. That was like it in January.
But for PS5 people like that just want to play PS5 games, there's a huge drought, I think.
Yeah. All right. Well, it's coming. Well, this month we have Returnal. Next
Gotham
month
Knights.
was Deathloop. Gotham Knights got delayed. That's not exclusive, is it?
No.
It's on Xbox also. And then June is Ratchet and Clank. So they were gonna have one every month for the next 3 months, but now they only get 2. Sorry, it's still more than what fucking Xbox has. So do you appreciate it, dicks? Oh, actually, no. You have Oddworld too. Oddworld's not exclusive.
Have you played that yet?
Nope.
Are you gonna?
Yeah.
Hell yeah. Anything else you play?
Nope. I think that's it. I probably did play something else, but I don't remember.
I just been playing more Mario and Luigi, so I'm kind of just taking my small paces through there. I am on the last interlude and last act of Kentucky Route Zero. I'm fucking loving that game. Everything about it. I'm kind of glad I waited though, because God, that hold on, what was the fucking gap between?
It was like 5 years.
Yeah, no, it was something fucking crazy.
5 or 6 years.
Act release dates. Because I know I was waiting for so fucking long.
Because the last act came out early last year.
Yeah, that's when they were like, all right, everything's done. Come on, show me the release dates of it, please. Where is this at? There it is.
He's figuring it out.
So it launched in 2013, January 2013. Act 2 was a couple months later, May 2013. The interlude was in November 2013. Act 3, May 2014. So it took a year between Act 2 and Act 3. Between Act 3 and Act 4, took a little over 2 years. And then between Act 4 and Act 5, it took a little over 4 years. Or no, just under 4 years.
Okay.
So
hey, that's not too bad, you know.
No, but man, I would have
need 4 years to finish the fight.
I'm just like, man, I'd have been dying for that game. It's so good. It's like, it's really about nothing, but it's just so fucking, it looks gorgeous. It's fucking creepy and weird, and you don't understand what's going on, but it's such a fucking incredible game. That, like, I guess people kind of counted Kentucky Route Zero's TV edition as its own package, even though, I mean, 4/5 of the game isn't new that year. But if you counted that, that'd definitely be in my top 5 for sure last year, 100%. Were you gonna say, Gore? I thought you were gonna say something.
I remember I did play something else.
Were you gonna play, or what did you play?
I played a little game called Balin Wonderworld.
Oh hell yeah, you love it. Gore's the biggest
it.
fucking Balin fucking stan.
No, that's definitely not true. There's some weird people out there. Don't listen to Chris. It's the best game of the year. Well, okay. I am surprised that I played it, and I'm only on chapter 2, so I only played the first one, which is annoying because it's one of those games where you can only unlock the next level if you get a certain amount of collectibles, which I hate when any game does that. Even like Mario, I get sick of that shit. I'm like, I just want to play the levels. I don't want to look for your fucking collectibles. Like, I don't give a shit. I don't feel great fucking pride in finding a thing behind a tree. Okay, I just want to play your levels. That's why I stopped playing Mario and the fucking, what was it called, the Wii U game that came to
3D World
Switch. Yeah, that one.
Really?
I stopped. Yeah, I was like, because I was like 2 down. I'm like, I'm not going back to old levels. I'm done. I just don't want to play.
Same.
I just don't like that. I really don't.
Okay.
If I want to collect your shit, I will. I don't want to be forced to collect it. Okay. Give me a secret world. Secret world is fine. Okay, you get a secret world if you go. That's fine. But if I
really like Meat Boy. Meat Boy was hype.
Meat World's cool because you get like secret little things, right?
Yeah, or like you find like the random things, or you find a glitch zone out of nowhere.
Yeah, exactly. That's cool.
Yeah.
Literally locking it out because I didn't find your stupid floating Balin statue.
I get that.
I don't even like the game that much, but now you're telling me I have to go back to the levels. That being said, the game is not terrible from what I played. I heard it gets worse though. But the beginning, which is pretty much what was in the demo, so I played it already. Maybe it's because I already played it. I knew what to expect, and also the reviews were horrible. So many clickbaity titles about how it's the worst game ever.
Someone made a good point about it, saying that it was sort of just destined to never do well because it's a first-time team together, super overly ambitious, like however many costumes, making everyone have a individual move and making each of them have retroactive things to do in the world. It's like, yeah, you bit off way more than you could chew with that. They should have went a lot more.
That's my major complaint with the game is that the costumes. It's like I remember Sonic Heroes.
Yeah.
Yeah. I kept thinking about Sonic Heroes where Sonic Heroes was like, oh, it's cool, you could swap between all the characters, and then the only reason why you do that is because one has like a punch move and the other one has,
oh, there's rocks in the way. All right, better switch to Knuckles. All right, switch back to Sonic.
Exactly. So what they did was they split one character that could do all this stuff into 3 characters. So you just made it annoying. Now I have to switch characters and stuff to do that. And I'm like, all right, so you just made 3 shitty characters that are good enough for one character, but I have to keep swapping between them. That's pretty much the same thing with these costumes. It's like, all right, one costume lets you double jump. I'm like, that should just be a thing I have. Like, oh, another one lets you attack. I'm like, I should just have an attack. I should have these things already. It's kind of like Cameo. If anybody played Cameo back 300 years ago when it came out, it's like that. Except
that
Cameo
retro game.
Except Cameo made more sense because you only had maybe a few monsters you can pick.
Sure.
There's a lot of costumes in this game, and a lot of them are exactly the same. One you kind of like do a hover thing, and the other one is like you're in this little like plant costume and you like stretch your torso up. So they both do the same thing. They just like you stretch up and you go and you kind of hover in the air a little bit, pretty much. One is a hover, one is like you stay in the air. So it's like the same concept.
Yeah, I mean, it sucks when they don't. It's like someone has like a slight variation of each of them. It's like, okay, who cares? If everybody says kind of sad, didn't do well.
The game is not terrible though from my playing.
I
heard it.
No,
it's
yeah.
shitty.
Did you hear about the the development of that game, or what the proposal was? Was Yuji Naka went to the head of Square Enix to like beg to make this game. He's like, all right, you get one shot. That's it. Right. So that's done.
Early retirement. Yeah, because it's not great. It's not terrible though.
It looked so cool when it first got shown off. Remember that?
Yeah, it was great. It was back in like July last year.
It was a pre-show of the Xbox one.
Yeah,
we were like, oh, that's dope.
Now I can see why it's pre-show.
Yeah,
like,
we were all like, why don't they just do that? And now we
They should have made it a Game Pass game. Honestly, it should have been Game Pass. Like if you're gonna show it at your Xbox event, and this game there's no way in hell anybody's gonna buy it unless they're huge Sonic fans or they're huge Nights in the Dreams fan. Like
so so with Outriders, which I played that too a little bit actually. Me and Gore were supposed to play that, but we never got around to it. I just don't want to play that though. It's funny because Outriders, for all intents and purposes, should have had the same fate as Avengers and should just kind of died off. I really think Game Pass pushed that thing up because it had the best reviews on Xbox and it has a lot more players than it has any right having right now, I think. Like it's still a good game. Like it's fun. I shouldn't even say good. It's a I guess it's a good game. But it's not fantastic. But people are loving it, and I think Game Pass really was a good push for that. I think someone else on the podcast kind of mentioned. I think that's what happened was Square Enix saw the numbers, saw the impression of the demo, and was like, all right, fuck it, let's just go Game Pass then, just get our money out of it, and it's doing great now, which is a good call. We'll talk more about Game Pass later on this episode, but Chatbox says I want to play Outriders, but it's not on PC Game Pass. That sucks, but I guess I get it, but I don't know, that sucks still. But I don't know. I think that game got a whole life thanks to fucking Game Pass, and it's kind of interesting thinking about that now. I'm like, I'm sure other developers are kind of eyeballing that if they have a game that's like not in fantastic shape right now, you know?
Well, that's actually the kind of interesting thing is it's not in our story list, but that's kind of weird where Marvel's Avengers is coming to PlayStation now, but it's only the PlayStation
for a few
4
months
version.
too, though. But they actively advertise how long it's gonna be, which is weird.
Yeah, it's going to be for a few months, and it's only the PS4 version.
PS Now is so fucking weird. PlayStation fanboys like to like, oh, it's 800 games.
It's a Game Pass.
Yeah, but
most of them are unplayable because you have to fucking stream them, and they're garbage.
And most of them you can download. All
the PS3 games you can't though.
That's what I was gonna say.
And guess how many fucking there's mostly PS3 games. It feels like if you go there's so many PS3 games. I'm like, oh cool, I get to play all these games, except they're fucking horrible. And you can have the best connection ever. It'll still lag like a piece of shit. Like
there's a reason why Game Pass is the discussion, and it's not PS Now. Even though I think games media for a lot of times, I think the general obviously leans PlayStation, but I mean there's a reason why PS Now is not leading up to that. It's because it's just not nearly up to snuff. It's not getting day one releases.
It doesn't have as many good games too.
It doesn't have as many. Good. Yeah, it's all old stuff. It's not even like interesting old stuff. Like if you get a cool indie that was kind of like out there, like who was talking about it? I heard this on a podcast too. Was Oxenfree, those developers.
Yeah,
they
the guys that did what was the
After
game
Party.
Called? After Party. Yeah.
So they put Oxenfree on Game Pass after sales were like, all right, we're pretty much done with sales. Like everything is like kind of just like steady even. They put it on Game Pass and just other platforms, every platform, sales exploded on that thing. Because people had it for a month or they want to play it. It's $5 on Switch. I'm like, all right, cool, I'll play it. Like, they did. And they did it with After Party. After Party made its money back right away, and it still sells. Like, people don't understand. Game Pass, for a lot of people, is just an extended rental service. It's, hey, this game's cool. I want to play it on Switch, though, so I'm going to play it here. Or this game's cool. Or it leaves Game Pass. I'll buy it. Or even some people straight up that they're physical. They're more physical. Like, I'll try Outriders here, and if I like it, I'll buy it physical, because it's not going to be a Game Pass
that's
forever.
How I am.
Yeah, and people don't realize that, and that's and the people on Xbox have come on and said, like it increases sales. It's because why? I don't know. Like,
imagine that the more available you make your content, the more likely people are to spend money on it. It's almost like this is the entire foundation of why the streaming service exists for movies. I fucking imagine that.
I get why people don't think that, right? Because it's like, because there have been games where I'm like, I'll buy it, and then I'm like, oh, it's on Game Pass, cool. I'll just play it on Game Pass instead. But I mean, the
fair,
flip
those are
works.
Games you're probably not going to buy anyways.
Well, no, I just said no. I just said there were games that I would buy, like Carry On, for example. When I saw that, I was like, I'll buy that. Or Spiritfarer, I was ready to sink money on it on Switch right away, but it was like I'm on Game Pass. I'm like, cool, I'll play it on Game Pass instead. But the flip also.
Yeah, but you can't tell me that if you really think the developers deserve the money, you wouldn't still buy it just to kind of support them.
No, I know I personally do, but I'm just saying it goes both ways. People haven't bought games because of Game Pass, but plenty of people also buy games because of Game Pass. You know, it's because Game Pass, unless it's an Xbox first party, isn't an infinite thing. There's a chance your game will leave, so play the game, and if you like it, you'll buy it.
Exactly.
In the chat, Crazy Party says, I played Ratchet and Clank A Crack in Time and Into Nexus on PS Now, and it was laggy.
Yeah, it was shit. I tried to play Enslaved on there, and it was fucking garbage.
Get ready.
It was horrible.
Ready.
They should just remove those because they're unplayable.
And someday that's gonna be the only way to play that Ratchet and Clank game, man. So enjoy that.
Clack it and crank.
Clack it and crank it.
Clack and crank.
Gore, you play anything else?
No, that's it. Actually, no. I did start up Prince of Persia: The Sands of Time because I just saw it there and I downloaded it, and that remake is never coming. So I was just like, I want to play it, and I played like an hour of it. It's still fantastic. So and it looks really good on Xbox One and I guess Series X. I'm sure it looks exactly the same though, but it looks good until they do a cutscene. And it's like, oh shit, pre-rendered.
Oh, I forgot. We already asked you. I was talking about whatever. I got confused. I already talked about what I played too, so we're done. Kentucky Route Zero, fantastic game.
You didn't though. No, that's it.
You
weren't done though. You only said one game.
Yeah, that's all I've been playing. I haven't had time for them. I've been
lazy ass motherfucker.
I've been playing
You're the laziest person I know, honestly.
Yeah,
You're
man.
so lazy.
Yeah.
You're just a lazy fuck, I swear.
I played a little more Overwatch, just trying to get used to it. That's about it though.
Yeah, there you go.
Overwatch and Kentucky Route Zero.
There you go.
I've been playing that much though. I've been just kind of because Kentucky Route Zero is longer than I thought it was with the interludes because you kind of want to just dig into it. There's a bunch of secret things everywhere, but okay. I am gonna start digging into the other random PC games I just have that I've not really thought of having. Also, I wish I just re-downloaded the Epic Game Store. I wish I would have looked at that beforehand because I keep just buying games that I've had free other places. I'm like, motherfucker.
Yeah, and I wish I downloaded all those free games when they were available.
Yeah, I knew I would regret that, and I just still did it.
I don't really regret it because I don't even remember what they were. But
that's why you keep a database of what you got, so you don't do that shit.
Yeah, I'm sure, fucker.
You
could be a grown up and remember things too.
I'm fucking remembering 3,000 plus fucking games. Fuck that.
Well, I'm talking about the Epic Game Store.
Anyway,
I was just talking about the Epic Game Store. You don't have 3,000 games on the Epic Game Store.
Speaking of things,
did they do some crazy humble bundle that I'm not aware of?
Speaking of games you have that you'll never play, David, what'd you get this week?
Hell yeah! So I got 2 pickups this week. I went to my GameStop because I was like, all right, let me see what they actually got. So my GameStop is a fucking barren ghost town. There are 2 shelves, not even
wait. How many GameStops do you have in your location?
I have 1 in town, and then the other nearest one is like 45 minutes away.
That's why it's barren.
Kind of it.
Yeah, that's why.
Yeah.
Well, it's not barren of merchandise; it's barren of games. Yeah. It has 2 shelves of Xbox
That's why it's called
games.
GameStop because they don't have that. They just stopped the games.
2 shelves of PlayStation games, 3 shelves of Switch games, and like a miscellaneous shelf. And then it has wall-to-wall Funko Pops fucking everywhere.
Hell yeah!
My GameStops are getting rid of Funko Pops. So.
Oh, are they?
Yeah, my GameStops are getting rid of all collectibles, all Funko Pops, and they're pretty much getting rid of most stuff in there because now it's like I have a giant GameStop that is literally probably the size of like 3 normal GameStops as my GameStop, and it's just like you could like fucking do a whole mile run in that place because there's like nothing in the middle. There might as well be nothing in the middle and just walls, and that's it. There's nothing. There's like no displays anymore because I got rid of all this shit. So it's like maybe 2 displays in this giant store and then just walls.
They've finally been consolidating some of the game. I've had like 15 GameStops in town, and they've been slowly consolidating them over the years. But we still have a lot, so I'm able to dig through a lot of them. Before you continue, David Chatbox says my GameStop is literally a Funko Pops and T-shirt store.
Yeah,
and then Mine's getting rid of the t-shirts too.
Hey, pepperoni. That's all I see besides games. Yeah, they always clearance them out like right away. I'm like, you can't just be selling those. I like the idea that they had before. I mean, obviously it would have fucked up if they had done it because of COVID, but where they're kind of making it into like almost like a gaming cafe place where you can kind of like play the game, test it out, do what you want, and then dip out with it if you want. But let's see if that ever works out. Reggie dipped, so he's like, I'm out of here. I don't need to deal with this.
Yeah.
He's like, I made y'all rich with those stocks, baby. I'm out.
Yeah, it was all Reggie.
Yeah, it's all Reggie. All right, not Gore. David, what'd you get?
Yeah, me. All right, anyway.
So I was so happy to see this because I managed to get EDF 4.1 physical, so that way I could go ahead and it's in great condition, honestly.
Not that I could tell.
You got what was that? What was it?
EDF 4.1. I re-picked this up so that way I could have it complete in
Hell
box.
yeah! I still need to send you the one I have.
Yeah,
and
5,
XCOM.
Yeah.
Green Super Flash, what's up, man? Comics would be cool. Comics would be cool, and
comics would be a good idea.
Comics
More
would be a
books would
wonderful
be good.
idea.
I wish they would have more like video game related books and
board games.
Like, art books, our board games is cool. Like they could have the Stardew Valley.
It's called the GameStop. They can literally just fucking whatever's a fucking game, and they can also stop too.
It's called GameStop. They could just they used to have movies at GameStop, and you had fucking DVDs at GameStop at one point. So like
and movies
too. It doesn't
too.
matter. Yeah, games and movies. They should just take their fucking. Go ahead. Never mind.
No, sorry. No, you finished.
I was gonna say they should take their own advice and just stop.
Yeah, but you get good deals out of them every now and then.
I do though. I do a lot actually.
So speaking of interestingly good deals, so I got a fucking unicorn of GameStop. So as I was going ahead looking through all the shelves, I saw Crackdown 3 there. I'm like, all right, it's on clearance for $6 new. Why not? So I'm like, all right, I'll go ahead. So I bring the case up, and the guy's like, oh, you want a new copy of Crackdown 3? Sure, let me go ahead and get you that for you. So he actually hands me a genuinely sealed copy of Crackdown 3 for $6.
Whoa. Is that a unicorn?
I was like, all right. I never actually seen sealed games.
Yeah, I get what you mean. He brought up a used game and they gave him an actual new one.
I thought you were gonna say like you found some fucking rare ass game.
I got Godzilla on PS4 or some shit.
No, it's just the fact that it's actually a sealed new game for GameStop.
They're a little bit better about it.
Did you bring up a used game or did you bring up a new game that's a box or whatever?
I brought up a new game. But I was expecting him to just put the disc in and then
sure.
I mean, it's fair. I did just get Wonderful 101 and it was new and they gave me the box that I just handed them. We're like, oh cool, that's the last one. And they put the fucking cartridge in and threw it at my face.
Some people been posting on Facebook. I saw that GameStop's just been like, I guess, lazy in shipping. Someone ordered Pokken Tournament on Wii U and they got it on Switch.
Yeah,
he was like, cool.
Yep. I mean, I've gotten some games from GameStop where, like David was saying, I mean, mine were actually bought used, but I would get new copies. Like I got Risk of Rain 2.
Yeah, I got One Punch Man new.
Yeah, there you go.
Crazy Empire says Apex Legends getting a comic book in June, so and there's like Cuphead comics and stuff. And then you can get books too. You can get all those fucking books they have too that you always see, like
Mass
all the
Effect
art
has
books.
a comic.
And then Apex says,
I would love to get art books.
I thought David actually meant he found a unicorn at GameStop.
He did.
Yes, I found a literal unicorn at GameStop.
Crackdown 3.
What are you? I didn't know where you. I thought I was like trying to jump ahead of his story. I'm like, did they hand them like fucking I don't know, fucking Attack on Titan?
I brought Crackdown 3. They handed me a complete in box fucking Super Mario All Stars plus World.
Yeah.
Yeah, sure.
Yeah, well, I would have said cool on, but that's good too.
Is that all you got, David?
That's all I got.
I had Crackdown 3 and they gave me Crackdown 1. That's the better game, so
Gore, what'd you get?
Is that all you really got?
Yeah, that's all I got.
Okay. All right. So, movies first. I picked this up on eBay. Someone was selling these for not too bad of a price, and I had eBay bucks, so I used them.
E-bucks.
I got I got Godzilla right there, the 2014
Hell yeah.
one, and then I also picked up Godzilla King of the Monsters.
Hell
Is that
yeah.
the 2014 one? Because
Yeah,
every time I go to look for a 4K copy of 2014, I seem to only come across the 99 version.
No, that's it. That is if it has that symbol right there, that's the 2014.
Okay.
I like that cover
Gotcha.
art a lot.
That's a really good cover art. That's it. Him in the bridge. That's that sequence
Hell
in the
yeah.
movie. You have seen it. It's up. It's there. Anyway. But now let me get to the good shit. I bought this. I had to buy the super rare games. This is actually my first super rare games. That's the company. And Brothers: A Tale of Two Sons had to get that. Cost way too much to get it because it was a fucking export. But
yeah, but whatever.
I had to get it. It was $50 just for this. So
Jesus.
well, it was really 30, but then I had to pay the shipping and
Yeah.
the exchange rate and shit. So that's what happens. All right, so I went to a couple of game stores because of the whole PS3 debacle. All right, with all the games not being around anymore. And I was like, you know what? I remember some of those games going up for money right now, being at some of these stores for pretty cheap. And knowing my game store, they probably didn't sell them yet because nobody fucking cares. So I went.
I conquered.
I fucking
And I fucked them.
First one I got, this isn't a PS3 game, but I got LA Noire on Switch. That's actually rising in price now.
Wow.
Got it for 20.
How much is it now?
I think it goes for 35, 40. I got it really for the collection. So that one's staying. I used to have it and I got rid of it. But I also picked up a loose copy. I almost dropped the fucking thing of the Wizard of Oz Beyond the Yellow Brick Road.
Is that rare?
Which is like this weird ass JRPG style Wizard of Oz game, which is funny. It's a really, you can't see it, but here, let me go. There you go.
Oh, there we go.
Is that rare?
I got it for 15. I already have it, so I bought it because I knew it sells for 30, 40. I think a complete copy of this is now selling for like $150.
Jesus.
This isn't complete, obviously. I don't know if you can tell, but I could probably sell for like 30, 40. I already have it, so
yeah, just getting it to sell. Cool.
So I bought those two, and then I picked up this for $20, the Ratchet and Clank collection. This is going up.
Yeah, that's going really up.
Yep. So that's like $80 game. I'm probably gonna get rid of it because even though I would love to play these games in the future, I could just play the PS2 games. I have those. So
yeah, I'm eyeballing like Mercari and everything for anyone that puts like a random PS3 lot, not thinking about it, just so I can snipe it.
Yeah,
but
and also like I don't collect PS3 games.
Sure.
But go ahead.
No, just because people have gotten wise about it already and are selling things for stupidly. Like apparently, I looked up because my copy of Def Jam Fight for New York is only boxed. So I looked up a manual. There's only one dude selling it, and because he's the only dude on eBay, he's like, rare, only listing on eBay, selling it for as much as the fucking game.
Yeah.
I'm like, you piece of shit.
Yep. Yes, people do that. If you're the only one, they'll fucking make up a price. That's how most games go up in value. It's just because, like, I'm sure that's how Magus or whatever went up in value on PS3. Yeah. Which, by the way, I have that still downloaded on my PS3, so I'm good with that. I can still play it. All right. You can re-download it anyway. I also picked this up too. This isn't a PS3 game. Also, it's another Switch game. But I got the Xenoblade Chronicles 2 Steelbook from the
Steelbook.
Yep, and I got it for 70. So I'm gonna sell my copy, make a little bit of money, and keep this.
Nice.
So I was originally just gonna get rid of this because I mean I don't like any box that doesn't have the name of the game on the fucking spine.
Yeah, that's a big pet peeve too for me.
Yeah, but I was like, you know what? That's really good art, so I'm gonna keep it. And I always know what it is because I'll look at it and go, "That's that fucking Xenoblade Chronicles 2." And honestly, I'd rather it look like this than fucking see another Switch fucking spine that looks like this shit. Because I was even at the game store. They have a bunch of Switch games on the counter on the other side, and I couldn't tell what they fucking said because they were far away and I'm blind. And I'm like, you know what would really help this is if like each fucking spine had like a nice logo there. I'd be like, oh, I could tell that's Ratchet and Clank or whatever. Fucking Switch is all the same shitty font, and I can't tell what they are. And I'm like, this sucks.
The only one I have that's not that font, except for one for 101, is my copy of Crosscode, which kind of just bugs me because now it's not uniform.
Right. Brothers: A Tale of Two Sons. Look at this shit.
Yeah, that's how crosscode is.
Yeah, that's how crosscode is. I have it in the box.
Yeah.
But the actually, let me show you.
While he's doing that, 1H1D says I want to play that game again. That and Burnout 3 Takedown. I was thinking about Burnout 3 Takedown today, just randomly. I was like, God, I'd fucking kill so fucking much for a remake of Burnout 3 Takedown. Also, shout outs to 1H1D. Check out his podcast. Good stuff.
Yeah, I watched your Alien Isolation one. It was really good. Or not watch, it's fucking audio. Anyway, that's a crosscode one.
Yeah, it still looks fucking nice.
Look at that spine.
Oh, that looks clean. I like that.
Pretty clean. Anyway, back to the other games. I went to another game store. This is a different one from the ones I've been showing. This one I always go to once every couple months because they are a game store, but they're mainly like a card shop.
Sure.
They just have games just there sprinkled. And I know they always have good shit because they always undervalue their stuff. And I'm like, cool. I'm about to make a killing. And I did. I picked up Ratchet and Clank Into the Nexus, $13. That's like a $70 game now.
Damn.
So,
Jesus.
Good shit.
And that's technically complete. I don't know why they gave me the manual for this. Is a manual. It doesn't have the front cover of it, but this is a manual for Resident Evil 5. I was looking. I was like, I was reading Again Started, prologue, characters. That's a little weird for Ratchet and Clank. And this is cooperative play. I was like, I don't think.
Maybe I'll do that tomorrow. Maybe I'll go. I only frequent one game shop, but maybe I'll go to the other ones tomorrow.
Yeah. So anyway, I got that. But I also was looking and I saw this also. I got Ratchet and Clank Into the Nexus.
Nice. Hey, would you be willing to sell me one?
Sure, if you want it.
Yeah, let's figure that out.
No, fuck him. Would you be willing to sell me one?
No, I already fucking asked first, bitch.
$200 for David.
I asked first.
All right.
Yeah, good deal.
No, I actually really don't care. I'm not a big fan of Ratchet and Clank.
Oh, fuck you then. All right, charge David more.
I didn't hear this one's amazing or anything, so I don't know. I heard this and I think it's Full Frontal Assault. Those are two kind of lesser ones.
Yeah.
And All for One sucks. I don't even play that one.
That makes me bummed out though, because remember I talked about that like a few months ago where I went to the Goodwill and just barely missed out on all those fucking Ratchet and Clank games that were fuck. Also, before
the only ones that are worth anything
is the collection. Yeah,
collection and Nexus. The other ones are still like $15, $20, $25.
Yeah. It probably says Ratchet and Clank Into the Nexus is pretty good back on that Ratchet hype.
Okay, I heard it was okay. I didn't hear it was great or anything though.
Yeah.
Anyway, that's another that we didn't talk about. The Ratchet and Clank 60 frame update came out.
So yeah, I really want to play that now. Yeah.
If you have a PS4, you can play it, or PS5, you can play it. I'm sure is it 60 frames on PS4 also? I don't know. No. Okay. Armored Core for Answer, I think it's called. I don't know what the fuck that subtitle means.
Fucking great game.
This is 15. This one's not really going up too much. I think it was already like a $40 game. So pick that up. So there you go. That's the place, by the way. It's called Play and Trade. I don't know if you can see
I heard Play and Trade.
Yeah, I still have a Play and Trade. This one, I was surprised because this game always goes for like $15-$20, and now it's like going up. Tales of Symphonia Chronicles.
How much is it worth now?
How
much are they selling for?
I didn't check today, but people were asking for like $70. I wouldn't be surprised if this does go up in value because this is the only way you can play these in HD, I guess, on the PS3 because these are just. This is the GameCube game which I played, and then it's the Wii game, I assume, right? Which I never played. Yeah, Dawn of the New World. That's the Wii game, right? Do you not know?
I don't know.
Oh, you're not. He's not a fan of Tales.
Yeah, I'm not a Tales fan.
That's true. Oh, Symphonia is great though. I never played the second Symphonia game though.
Everybody ask, is Dead Army 4 any good? I got on PS Plus along with Days Gone.
Yeah. I mean, we played the trilogy, so I assume that one's good too.
And Vesper. How the fuck? I'm just not able to read right now. Vesperiden 7 says, "What's up? What's up? Hope y'all doing good. What's up?"
Hell yeah.
Wait,
You're muted,
say
Gore.
it again. It lagged over the game.
Am I lagging or David or is Gore kind of lagging?
It just lagged right there. It just lagged on my end it only lags whenever you start talking sometimes, Adrian. I don't know why. Like the Discord actually just lags altogether.
Yeah, it does.
Yeah, you see Chris cut out sometimes when you start to talk.
Computer. I thought that was my old computer, but I think it's just piece of shit Discord.
It might be because you keep doing the same thing you did on your last computer. I thought that was the last computer. We'll figure it out later. But he says, "What's up? What's up? Hope y'all doing good. What's up, man?"
No, what was the who said what? I didn't hear.
April already says, "Is Dead Army 4 good? I got it on PS Plus along with Days Gone."
What was the other game?
Other one.
Vest something? And then
Oh no, I was trying to read his name.
Oh, okay. What's up?
Sup?
Anyway, I also picked up Blue Dragon. It was there.
Hell yeah.
I thought I didn't have this game, but I actually do. So it's like a $15 game. It said $10.99, but it was $9.99. Okay.
Hell yeah.
And this one said $15, but it was $10.
Deals.
So deals. Which is weird. They printed out the new price tags before selling them to me, which I understand that they have to do that so they can keep a record of what they sold, I guess. I'm
The only
assuming.
thing.
Well, they printed out new price tags with higher prices, but then still gave me the old prices. Because let me see if I can even pull
False
this off.
advertising.
Maybe I could pull this off. You can see the old price tag.
Are they hard to pull off?
Yeah, no, these are really hard. Well, actually, I guess you could see you could see through it. There you go. You can't see it, but you can kind of see a $9.99 there.
Yeah.
Whatever.
That's
It was weird.
I hate when fucking people put the goddamn sticker on the case. On at the game shop when I worked there, when we had to put the sticker on the case, which we just stopped doing that altogether. Now we just slide it inside the case, which I'll show you here in one of the prices I have on something.
Which is a little because if you're not watching, someone could just try to fuck you unless you have the name.
No, the name and the scan's on there, so it'll scan the proper game. If you try to give me like
Well,
fucking,
if you're not if you're not paying attention, you're just like, I don't care, scan.
oh, then yours being dumb to begin with.
Go on, oh well.
Yeah. But no, so like we just started putting it inside but when we didn't do that though, we would like stick the sticker on our shirt for like a couple of swipes. That way it had a lot of lint on it, so it was super easy to peel off.
Okay. Anyway, I don't know why I wish you didn't do that. Anyway, and the last game I got was this game's actually going up in value. It's a Atlas game, so that's not surprising.
Yeah.
It's called Wizardry Tale of the Forsaken Land. Yeah, there you go.
Yeah, the Wizardry series is a pretty solid RPG series.
That's a really nice copy, so I'm keeping that. That one's staying in the collection. So
Hell yeah.
Hell yes.
Hell yes, Queen Slay.
All right.
Anyway, that's it.
Cool.
Also, breaking news: rest in peace, DMX.
Oh no, he died!
I
Fuck.
I kind of figured, dude. You dude's not gonna be in a like vegetative state, like brain dead for more than a couple. You can't do that. I don't even know if you can really do that more than a long time.
DMX could have.
I prepared myself for that. That sucks.
Life let him down. Fucking bullshit. Thanks a lot, baby. Dicks.
Anytime.
I did like how out the windows of the hospital you saw all the doctors putting up.
Hell yeah.
Man, that sucks. Every Christmas tradition I blast his Rudolph rendition.
Yeah.
And if you ever saw them,
Yeah, that's really good.
so fucking good. Shout out to DMX. That sucks.
Rest in peace.
All right. Let's see. What do I have here? I followed. So I took Gore. I took a good idea from Gore. I figured I'd do this too because I kind of want to try it. I got Ryza on PS4.
Hell yeah.
So
did
you're cutting out pretty bad.
it lagged. I know. I stopped. Yeah. I hate Discord.
That's so.
It's a piece of shit. I've never had a problem with Skype, so it's Discord. It's straight up 100% Discord.
But I don't understand why that's just you though. Because I never see David doing that though.
I've seen you do it. You did it last week when you're saying your fucking shit kept cutting out or whatever.
I'll figure.
When your mic cuts out, what the fuck?
Oh no, the mic. That's the mic thing.
Okay, so that's one fuck up. Unsurprisingly, it also has a video fuck up. Unsurprisingly, Discord sucks.
It's just weird. I don't know. I watch like a lot of podcasts that use Discord. I just never see it.
Hey, Samuel T. Geek, if you ever watch this, know
You're
that you
right.
are 100% correct. Which I already knew that, but this fucking this program sucks.
Well, it's a website too.
It's garbage. Discord's garbage. It's honestly terrible. Anyway, I forgot what I was saying.
Ryza.
So thanks a lot, Discord, you piece of shit.
I got this last week. I forgot to show it off. I did get that Xbox headset.
Yeah.
Sounds
pretty good.
Yeah, it's not bad. It's not like fucking incredible, but it's still really good for the price. If I hadn't got that, I totally would have been tempted to buy that really overly expensive headset that they were showing off this week. The B&O like $500 Xbox headset that you could use as an actual headset. But I got that, so I'm not touching that thing. Let's see. All right. I got my Shantae vinyl. Got that. I got 2 of them. I got this one. I'm fucking excited for this one. I got my fucking Paradise Killer vinyl.
Good shit.
Hell yeah.
Did you throw down for the Persona 5 vinyl that went up?
Of course I did.
I saw that. I was thinking about it, but I was like, eh.
No, I spent like $300 on vinyls on IM8-bit that fucking morning. It was a rough morning. I forgot I fucking kickstarted this, but whatever. I got this Genki Shadowcast. Essentially, it's almost like just a really quick capture card. It's like it's a direct from PC to HDMI, and your PC works as the screen, and you can just screen record that.
Okay.
So super intuitive. I mean, it doesn't really, now I'm just fucking decked out, but if I remember playing like on a computer, like anywhere else, and I want to record something for some reason, there it is. This isn't the game, but I wanted to complete some of my GameCube collection because I was just kind of curious. I got a case for Geist.
Hell yeah.
Geist? Geist? Saw this at the game shop. I thought it was be fun to get. Got Deus Ex, and that's what we do with the fucking things now. They just slide them inside it now.
Good way to go.
Got this today. They got a big trade-in. I walked in on, like I told you guys, I walked in. By the way, part of that trade-in is a Metal Gear Revengeance Special Edition for $150, and I'm very fucking tempted. Very fucking tempted on that. I got Perfect Dark. Shoutouts to Spears.
Brittany, we got your shit.
Shoutouts to Spears. Spears
got your shit, Brittany.
Yeah, didn't really want this game to go, but there it is.
Bye.
Went back today. Shouts to Gore. I also got
there you go.
Got that.
So
I asked them. Yeah, it was there. I guess they just thought I said something else. Well, I don't know, whatever. But $10, and this is like they have like fucking 7 PS3 games. Like they're cleaned out of PS3 games.
Either way, $10 is good for that. That's a great game.
Yeah.
The first game is. I haven't played the second one. The second one's not that great.
And I got one of my. I'm not gonna call it Grail because I owned it at one point, but then I sold it because it was only a loose copy.
Fire Emblem.
No, I have Fire Emblem already.
Cubivore.
No, I fucking wish.
Mario.
Which one?
Mario Desert Storm.
Double Dash.
Doesn't matter. I was on Mario
anyway.
versus
Luigi versus the Taliban.
If you don't include my Doom Eternal collector's editions and my Last of Us Part 2 collector's editions, this is now my 5th most viable game.
Mario.
They got a big trade in. I asked them, "What's the rarest thing you have?" They're like, Fire Emblem. I'm like, all right, what's the second rarest thing you got? They said this. I'm like, cool. That's what I wanted. Actually, I almost bought Dot Hack 4. I told you guys that. I saw Dot Hack.
And I would have.
I saw it there, and I was like, I've never heard of Dot Hack. I see a rare game there. I really want it.
Dot Hack?
Well, no, I haven't. I've never played it, I should say. I know Dot Hack.
Yeah, I've never played them either. But every time during fucking Toonami, they would show Dot Hack randomly anime. I'm like,
yeah, I saw Quarantine there. They never get it in. It was like $270. So it's already pricey. And I had $50 off pretty much, which I would have almost did it. But then I heard they had this. I'm like, all right, well, I'd prefer to have this rather than get Quarantine. But Quarantine went like the next couple hours, which is not surprising. But I got my little dude, which is funny because you mentioned on a video. You mentioned on a video. I forget like one of your reaction videos. Yeah, you're like, it was Chibi mean cute robot. Yeah, I got this. The only thing I hate, Chibi which happens sometimes, is when they have that fucking sticker on it.
My Haunted Ground has it. David hates it so much he just had an allergic reaction.
Oh yeah.
But what did I get it for? I got it for I got this. I bought this in Deus Ex in the same thing for $150 together.
Yeah.
So good deals.
Hell yeah, Chibi Robo.
This is Chibi Robo is the same. I bought Chibi Robo for $3 at GameStop when they were clearancing all their GameCube games back in the day. Remember that? And sold that to a coworker for like $60, and it's like, well, she still got a good deal.
It's like a $200 game almost. So.
Yeah, it's $200 now. If you look at
holy shit.
If you look I don't have it with a manual though.
Yeah, manuals. I'm so fucking. I love to just get manuals.
I don't know how the manual of all things fucking disappears.
People
Like
like
the case
keep it
getting
out.
fucked up, I understand it's protecting the game.
They probably keep it out of the case.
they
to
probably read it and then they just don't
fucking-
think about it. Then it gets
Yeah,
sad.
this is the fucking little book that
Yeah.
nobody cares about when they're kids. You know, they read it.
Yep.
But what happens? I bet this is how it happens. At least this is what I used to do as a kid. When I bought a game, I got a game because my mommy bought me one because she loved me so much. I would open it in the car because this is before unboxing videos, and I would open it and then I would take the manual out and I'll be like, "Whoa, video game!" And I would look at it, and then so things happen. So there might be some
Fair.
some dead bodies in the process, and then you lose the manual in between the car ride and home. So that's what happens. So don't tell anybody I said this.
Don't tell your wife what he said in here.
Actually,
Keep it
cut this
secret.
part out. Cut this part out.
But yeah, those are my
I didn't
pickups.
kill him.
I gotta
I didn't kill him. I didn't do it.
it wasn't me.
It wasn't me.
I did get a lot of PC stuff. There's some really good Fanatical deal actually right now. That's like I've wore it before I posted where it's like $1. It's $1 for like 3 games if you want, and it has Deadly Premonition on there. A bunch of good
I
stuff.
have it. I already got Deadly Premonition on Steam.
Yeah.
I was thinking of
The
downloading
PC
it again.
version of Deadly Premonition is fucking garbage, though.
Yeah, I didn't even bother. But
Yeah,
there
it's
are a
not
bunch. I'm not gonna list off all the games, but I did get a couple.
But
of games
hey,
there.
that's another PS3 game you might want to pick up because
Um,
I'm pretty sure that version isn't on Switch. So.
Yakuza Dead Souls is
No,
going
that
up.
version is unique to
Because that's the
PS3.
one where Sweary thought it was a good idea to add fucking like I don't want to spoil it, but just add this weird ass like extra
New
thing to
content.
the story. Weird not in a Deadly Premonition way. Weird as in like why the fuck did you do this?
Hey, Pepperoni says, gotta go fish for finals. See ya. Have a nice podcast, y'all. Good luck on your finals, man.
Bye.
Oh, yeah.
Thanks for
Best of
coming
luck.
out. Vesper Eden
Bye.
says, hashtag Gore did nothing wrong.
I didn't do it. If they come to you and ask if I did it, you say no. Or we might have a problem.
Yes.
I didn't fucking do it.
All right, let's see.
All I did was read the manual. I didn't do it.
What else are we gonna do? No, we're gonna do the trivia from Nick now.
Hell yeah.
Let's see. Let me write that down. Who's leaving?
Not me.
All right,
All right,
David.
I'll leave.
I was
so
the
can go
winner.
pee.
Yeah. What didn't you just piss? Jesus Christ.
All right, let's do this. Also, Reacher says, I recently got a Tatsunoko versus Capcom, and that manual is thick. Yeah, it is.
Oh, that's a thick boy. Yeah.
All right, this one. Shouts to Nick for the trivia. I always appreciate getting
Hell
trivia
yeah.
from man. This week, there's a whole bunch of wrestling going on, whether it's WrestleMania 37, NXT TakeOver, or regular shows. To celebrate this influx, can you determine which of these games are WWF games and which are WWE games?
Oh yeah. I think I'll be able to do this.
All right, you got 30 questions. You got 7 minutes, but let's see how this goes. Starting now. No Mercy.
That's WWF.
WrestleMania, what the fuck is that? 19.
Ooh. Oh, that's like really close. I would say E. I'll say E or F. All right.
It's either E or F.
I said E.
Oh,
I said for now on I'll just say E or F.
Oh,
So I'm gonna
I thought
say
you meant like
WWE.
I thought you said it's either WWE or WWF. I'm like, yeah.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
All right, you're
But
right.
I was right
yeah.
technically.
You're right on that one.
It was E. Yeah.
All Stars.
E.
Do you want me to tell you when you got it wrong? Because so far you're all right.
Yeah. Yeah. Tell me when it's wrong.
WrestleMania Steel Cage Challenge.
Oh, I think that's F. I think that's old. I could be wrong though. That might be
European
fun.
Rampage Tour.
That's F. I want to say. That's an old one too.
Aftershock.
Oh shit. Oh no, what is that one? I'll say F.
As E.
Is he? Okay.
Yeah.
I forgot which one. What is Aftershock? Is that a mobile game? I bet it is.
Undefeated.
Oh shit. Undefeated. I'll say F.
Are you waiting to get to Champions, by the way?
Huh? Oh yeah. Champions.
That was E,
I'll
by
say
the
F.
way. Undefeated was E.
Okay.
Survivor Series.
Oh, that's F. It's got to be F.
It was E.
That was E. Fuck.
With
I-
Authority.
Authority. Damn. I don't know what authority. I'll say F again.
SmackDown.
Oh, the first one. That's F.
Day of Reckoning.
Ooh. E. I think that was like E.
Nick also says some of these are pretty hard. Most of them are a couple of mobile and PC titles.
Yeah, the mobile and PC ones are gonna have a hard time.
Superstars 2.
Stars 2. Is that Game Boy game? Fuck, what is that? Superstars 2. WW. I'll say F.
Crush Hour.
Oh, that's oh shit. That's around the time when they No, I think they switched it to E in like 2000. So no, that's E. That's E. Crush Hour. That was that fucking weird ass like twisted metal game.
Warzone.
That's PS. Oh, that's really close. That's really close to when they switched. I'll say that one's F, but I think that's like one of the last ones.
Micro League Wrestling.
I'm gonna say F. I think that's like an old, like a really original one. Like I could be wrong.
SmackDown vs. Raw.
E.
Royal Rumble.
Oh, is that an SNES game? I think that's it. I'm gonna say F.
Supercard.
Oh yeah, that's E.
Attitude.
That one I know. Attitude. That's PS1. So I'll say F.
Mobile Madness.
Well, mobile. I'm gonna say E then. It's got to be right, unless there's like a
Raw 2.
E. That was on Xbox. What's the
SmackDown? Just Bring It.
E. Oh wait, actually no. Give me a second, because that was like the first. That was the good one, fucker. That was the first PS2 one, so that was before all these other ones I said that were E. So that one's questionable because I can't remember when they switched from F to E. I'll say E. It might be wrong though.
That was wrong as F.
Yeah, it was F. Okay.
Betrayal.
Really close. Oh, that's the Game Boy game, I think. If it's Game Boy Color, then it could be E. I'm gonna say F. I think it's Game Boy. I'm pretty sure it's Game Boy.
WrestleMania 2000.
It's an N64 game. That's probably my favorite one. That and No Mercy. That's 2000. That's like right around the time. I'm gonna say E. I'm gonna say E. That's probably wrong.
That was F. You got 6 questions left.
Okay.
SmackDown, Here Comes the Pain.
That's E. Brock Lesnar on the front.
Immortals.
I want to say that's Game Boy, but I could. No, is that the Engage game? I think there's an Engage game. I'm gonna say F because I don't know.
It was E.
No, is it? Is that right?
Yeah. No, it was E.
It was E. Okay. No. So
Mayhem.
right. Mayhem. Isn't that a WCW game? Mayhem. Was there a fucking WWEF game that was Mayhem also? I guess there was. Yeah. That sounds right.
You got about a minute and a half left,
game.
but I mean, you got 4 questions. You're good.
Mayhem. I'll say F.
It was E.
Okay.
In Your House.
F.
Tap Mania.
I'm gonna say E because it sounds like a mobile game.
And Rage in the Cage.
F. Others I've heard of.
Yeah, we didn't get champions, Nick. Come on.
Yeah, the champions.
All right, you got 23 out of 30 at a 77%. And if there's a tie, we're gonna go with whoever had the most time left over, and you got 1 minute and 22 seconds.
Okay.
So we will have a winner.
We have to wait for him to take the world's longest fucking piss. Goddamn racehorse. Jesus Christ.
After 2 seconds after taking one.
Yeah. What the fuck? It usually takes me maybe a minute to fucking piss, and then maybe another minute to wash my hands if I'm not feeling dirty. Sometimes I just let it hang though. To be fair, I'm just like, and I'm like, don't need to wash my hands. Didn't even touch it. Also, my dick is clean as a fuck. Scrub that boy down. Anyway, where's David?
Where's David?
Why does he have a long ass board against his wall? What is that?
There's something always interesting. Every single time I look at his background, there's something weird going on.
What's he gonna do with that?
I see your box in the corner though.
What box?
The bottom left.
Oh yeah, there it is. Hell yeah. Can't wait.
Box of trash.
Here's all my anime. This got a giant load of jizz.
Yeah, it's
inside.
all sticky.
Great.
You're like, cool.
To be honest, if I got it sticky, I wouldn't be surprised.
Anyway, anyone who's still watching, shout outs
Fuck
to
you.
you guys for sticking around with us. I'm gonna still self promote. Go check out my Twitter, the pinned tweet. I'm doing a podcast project here. It's gonna happen very soon. If you want to guest on it, I'm having a new guest every week. Fill out that form, and we'll talk.
That's all we'll do.
That's all we're gonna do. What's up, At Backy?
What's up, baby? Where the hell is he? How long does he think these fucking things last?
I don't know. You could have like ran out of time. Let me go message him.
Yeah. He might have fell down the stairs. Make sure he's okay.
He's fallen. He can't get up.
He might be crying about DMX. Let's have a moment of silence for DMX.
Creature of says, did not expect to hear about Gore's dick trademark.
Yeah, my trademark.
Oh man. Blasting some DMX tomorrow, that's for sure.
Yeah, watch Romeo Must Die. Is that the one he was in with Jet Li?
Was it?
No, it was Cradle to the Grave.
There you go.
Hell yeah, Cradle to the Grave, amazing movie. No, was he?
You should catalog your game on your stuff on Game Igor. Man, I know you'd have to spend like fucking.
Yeah, he was in Romeo Must Die also.
Hell yeah.
He was in both of them. Him and Jet Li.
Him and DMX.
Friends. Him and DMX.
You should catalog your stuff on Game Igor. I know it's gonna take you fucking 9 years, but it's fucking worth it.
Nah, I'll just roll the dice.
Do
I have this game? I'll just buy it. Fuck
it's
it.
cool to all see your fucking like everything like fluctuate, you know?
Yeah.
Fucking there he is.
Oh yeah.
They're reprinting Monster Boy in the
DMX
Cursed
Jr.
Kingdom, but I'm hoping my copy
I saw that.
still stays rare, which I'm sure it will.
Yeah, I saw they reprinted that. I was thinking of getting it.
World's longest fucking piss.
Oh, good job. Your fucking balls okay? Even though that's not where urine comes from.
I'll smack away some nuggies.
I'm gonna piss, but let me go eat some nuggies.
That's where PP comes from for David, though. Comes from his testicles.
All right. Do you want to hear Gore's score? Or do you want to go in blind?
Always trivia's first.
Well, David's secret count says was beating around the bush, if you know what I mean.
Hell yeah, his big bush.
Yeah.
I got it.
Gore got 23 out of 30 questions correct,
Oof.
so 77%. And he has I'll tell him in a second. He has on the timer left 1 minute and 22 seconds. So if you guys tie, whoever has the most time left in the timer wins. This is Nick says, or the title is a big title, but it explains. This week, there's a whole bunch of wrestling going on, whether it's WrestleMania 37, NXT TakeOver, or regular shows. To celebrate this influx, can you determine which of these games are WWF games and which are WWE games?
All right.
30 questions. Gore got 23 correct. See how you do.
Let's go.
All right. First up, No Mercy.
That's WWF.
WrestleMania 19.
F.
That was E.
E, all right.
All Stars.
Fuck, E.
WrestleMania Steel Cage Challenge.
I think that might be a SNES game, so EF. Yep.
EDF.
Yeah,
EDF.
That's F.
European Rampage Tour.
F.
Aftershock.
F.
That was E.
Oh, okay.
Undefeated.
F.
It was E.
Okay.
Survivor Series.
That's fuck. They introduced that before or after the SmackDown vs. Raw era. Before WWF.
That was E.
Really? All right.
With Authority.
I'm gonna say F at this point. Fuck.
F for fuck. SmackDown.
The original SmackDown was WWF.
Day of Reckoning.
That was a GameCube game. F.
That was E.
Shit. All right.
Superstars 2.
B.
That was F.
No. Okay.
Crush Hour.
I think it was a PS1 game. F.
No, that was a Twisted Metal game.
That was E.
Okay.
Warzone.
Oh, that's F.
No.
Micro League Wrestling.
Fuck. E.
That was F.
All right.
SmackDown versus Raw.
Clearly, Chris won this one.
Well, let's finish it up.
E.
Royal Rumble.
Shit. Was that one of the N64 ones? F.
Supercard.
I don't know. F.
There's E.
It's that
Attitude.
shitty fucking mobile game.
Yeah.
F.
Mobile Madness.
I don't know. E.
Raw 2.
F.
That was E.
All right.
SmackDown, just bring it.
F.
Betrayal. Betrayal.
E.
That was F. WrestleMania 2000.
F.
SmackDown, Here Comes the Pain.
Why are we still going? It's clear. I've clearly
I just want to
lost.
just go through the rest of the.
No, fuck it. If I've clearly lost, I don't
You
want
got six. You got 6 questions. I just want to hear what you got. Nick made this for you.
F.
It was E.
All right.
Immortals.
F.
E.
F.
Mayhem.
F.
E. In Your House.
F.
You got it. Tap Mania
Oh yeah.
F.
No, Tap Mania. Come on, Tap. What do you think that is?
and Rage in the Cage.
That's a mobile
F.
game, obviously, right?
I want you to at least say A. If Nick makes it for you, give him the effort.
Yeah.
Give him the content.
Yeah, I gave him F for
give him
effort.
the
Give him the
effort.
content.
Hey, you know what letters are in effort? E and F.
Oh, yeah.
David, you got a 50%. Average score is
Not bad.
66%.
Well, yeah. There's nothing average about David. That's all I always said. I guess that means he's below average. So
Hell yeah.
I'm a little above average. I'll take that.
Alrighty, guys. Thank you again, Nick. Appreciate you for.
Yeah, that was a good one. I wasn't expecting
Oh,
so many
no one.
fucking. Wasn't expecting so many fucking mobile games I've never heard of.
Except
I
I
like
really
older
wanted
games.
champions, but it's okay.
I thought it'd just be SmackDown versus Raw 2005, 2006, 2007. Yeah,
I was expecting
well,
at least
so
one of
all the obviously.
those. I was expecting
Yeah, well,
more
you
of
got
the
Smackdown
NES
as well.
games.
Yeah, Royal Rumble is. That's the one. I don't know if you ever played it. That's the one with Shawn Michaels on the cover and Bret Hart.
Oh, okay.
That's a classic.
Yeah.
That's the arcade game. That's Doink the Clown.
Yes.
Yeah.
Okay.
Hell yeah. I'm pretty sure that's it. I could be. I'm pretty sure that's it though. Let me make sure. If it's not, that game's great. Whatever one
That
I'm
game
talking
is
about.
fun.
All right, boys, let's do some news.
Boys, let's do it.
First news on the docket we got is Deathloop delayed.
Yep, got delayed again.
Microsoft
Sucker.
just sabotaging Sony now, you know?
Yeah, hell yeah. They took their baseball fun game and took
Which-
another one of their exclusives, man.
And then they're taking Kojima?
Yeah, they're taking Kojima, which I guess that'll be another news story.
And that'll be
later.
a bullshit.
And a bullshit. Wow, double.
Oh, yeah.
News and bullshit. Yeah, I mean that sucks. I mean it's probably for the best though because like I think we said earlier in the podcast, there's a lot of shit coming out next month.
Yeah.
In the span of the next like 2 months, it's gonna be crazy. Even June is pretty not stacked, but there's some good stuff coming out.
I imagine we're still going to get some delays, but
I don't know so soon. I mean, like so close now. Like for like everything in April, I think is secured. I would say.
yeah.
Like, I think all that stuff's coming. But I'm sure Resident Evil is fine. I don't think Resident Evil has ever delayed anything. Like 2, 3, and 7 were all announced and they had a release date and they came out on those release dates. I think Deathloop might just be delayed because they're a little worried it'll get lost in the shuffle.
Yeah.
Like I'm sure they have to touch it up a little bit more.
I'm curious, like from the games we have announced now, what do we even think Game of the Year is going to look like this year?
Oh, Resident Evil 8. I think Resident Evil 8 is going to be phenomenal. I think It Takes Two will be in there. I think Hitman 3 has a chance. because everybody's loving that.
Do you think Halo Infinite might
Mon-
actually show
Monster
up in Game
Hunter,
of the Year?
Well, I'm talking about the games we know about right now because I'm still not too sure about if Halo Infinite's even coming out this year. I wouldn't be surprised if they delay that shit again.
Oh, let's
But,
pretend. Let's take the knowledge of just all the games we have this year,
Okay.
because there's not a lot.
There's a good amount. Horizon's coming out this year.
Apparently,
we
God
never
of
talked
War
about-
hasn't been
we
delayed
never-
yet.
Yeah, it's gonna be 2022. One thing we forgot to mention is that Back 4 Blood got delayed too. That's
Yep.
coming out October now. That's a perfect time for that anyway. Yeah, let me see the games that are coming out. Dying Light 2 supposedly is coming out this year. We'll see. Ghostwire,
But
Kena,
this
I
is
think
definitely
looks
one,
amazing.
unless Horizon 2 just completely nails it. I think this might be one of those years like what was it?
2019.
Yeah, where just every game,
14.
there's no runaway.
Yeah, 14 was just a weak year.
Do you
Like,
think-
anything could have won that year?
do we
but
think-
2019 was like there was like great games. It was just like not like to the caliber of God of War,
Red Dead,
or
yeah.
Zelda, or Last of Us.
Do we think Halo has a chance at actually is because this is the first time a Microsoft game would show up in Game of the Year actually in a long time.
Yeah. Well, actually, shit. In the Game Awards, I don't think
It might have
Microsoft
been the
has
game.
ever had
I'm
it.
talking about I'm talking about even VGAs.
VGA's the last one was probably Halo 3 or Halo Reach. I think Halo Reach was nominated. I can't think of anything else that would have been. Fable? No. Fable. It would have been Fable 3. No.
Because we still got a long time until Microsoft's gonna like show up at a Game Awards. I mean, you're thinking like maybe Perfect Dark if it does really well and stuff like that. But
Yeah.
but I'm curious
I
if
hope so. Fable will probably be before Perfect Dark.
Yeah.
At this point.
But I'm curious if Halo might actually be the time that we get a fanboy
We'll see.
war. Will it be Halo versus Horizon at the end of the year? Who knows?
I have a feeling Horizon's going to be really good, but it'll be about what you expect. So I don't even think Horizon. I think this year it's going to be like, as last year proved with Hades, the indie games are, and also I guess Celeste a couple years before that. Indie games are really getting up there when it comes to like getting acclaim. And
I'm surprised Disco Elysium didn't get nominated.
like
That would have
Hades
been up there.
last year. I think it got nominated.
It got
in a
nominated for
bunch of
something, but it should have won for Game of the Year.
I think Game Awards. I think it won 2 awards, didn't it?
It won something at Game Awards.
It won like best new game, I think, and then
Best first
RPG,
game or something like that.
I
Yeah.
think best RPG won that year too. It was 2018. That came out 2019.
But
As far as that year didn't get nominated.
what's the big indie game this year?
Well, I mean, we're only 4 months in. I guess Loop Hero right now, but that's about it. I mean, we're only 4 months in, and we're not even.
I was
4
thinking if there's
months.
any big one coming up, is what I'm trying to say.
Well, we don't ever know until they're out. Like, that's
fair.
the thing. Like, we don't know what's big until it's out, right? Like Hades, I don't think anybody. I mean, that game was already out technically.
Yeah.
And nobody knew it could be so huge when it officially came out. And Hades won like if you look at most publications, that's the game that won most Game of the Year awards. So,
10, I think Last of Us Part 2 did, but that's counting literally everyone.
I don't
Yeah.
know. Like,
Yeah,
I don't know.
it beat out whoever was the second one. It has like 250 Game of the Year awards or something like that.
from where? Like,
That's what I'm saying. It's from random sites. I think it's just like
fanboys.com. Like, what the fuck?
yeah. I
haven't seen
made
a lot.
my whole point with
All the major ones I've seen, besides a couple, have been freaking either Hades or something else, like Half-Life Alex. Or whatever.
yeah. I made my point about
See the
this. I think the reason why I didn't even win at the Game Awards is because people didn't play it, but everyone played Last of Us, and if you only played one of them, you're like, well, I played Last of Us, I'm gonna vote Last of Us.
Sure. But Hades was pretty popular, so I think
No, it was
I think
popular.
if you're gonna vote for the Game Awards, you have to. Your publication can't be biased because they only play one game. Like,
I mean,
yeah,
that's not even being biased though. It's that you just literally played one of those games.
it's being biased on accident, I guess, because you only played that one game, so
Sure.
you have to vote for it. So it's an accidental bias, but
But that's like going to be a
still-
thing forever, though. I think everyone's going to play the AAA game that's big that year. But then the indie games, it's just a matter of word of mouth, and if it gets around, and a lot of people just don't, and it sucks. But I've definitely come to terms that this last Game Awards that's just how it's going to always be. There's not going to bunch of publications. It's going to be like it's going to be almost like the Oscars. You know, some people just don't fucking watch. I mean, they give you a watch list, right? But just some people just don't watch those movies, and they're like, oh, I'm not going to vote for it. I'm not going to watch it.
Right.
But they'll watch the fucking big critic like big Oscar bait ones that like get shoved in their face.
Yeah.
But yeah, no, yeah, that makes sense. I guess the indie games always sneak up on us. But I was thinking about that today too. I was like, I wonder what game is gonna like what are the head runners of game of the year? Because a lot of things getting delayed. We don't know if a lot of games are gonna come to fruition. There's a
The
lot of
head
stuff up
runner.
in the air.
I mean, things can still get announced too. You have to remember. Like,
Yeah, I know. But for
there's
now,
some games out there, like Microsoft will announce.
Starfield might still come out, and that could be a.
Sony might say, "Fuck it, God of War is coming out this year." You thought it wasn't? Fuck you. I'm like, all right.
Horizon and God of War, same day. Fuck it.
Hey, actually, it's out today on Xbox too.
On Game Pass.
Game Pass day one. But who knows? You never. And Starfield might be a thing that actually happens this year. So, and if they learned their lesson in the past, it has potential. Also, I talked about this before the podcast. Subverse. Look it up.
Yeah.
Look up Subverse. Hell
chance.
It has a chance. I don't even know what style game it is. I only know certain other things about it.
Looking at the Kickstarter, it had shmup elements.
Oh, all right. I wasn't expecting that. Honestly, expecting it to be something else. But look it up. Just put.
Oh, it's got that something else too, but it's got shmup. It's like
Nier
with something else.
Oh,
Schmear.
It's Schmear.
All right. Anyway, shout out to Deathloop.
Yeah. Sorry, Deathloop, but we weren't done. You didn't even answer. You asked the question and then said, whatever.
No, I think Horizon, Halo, and Resident Evil are the ones that are.
Horizon, Halo, Resident Evil 8. I could see some of the other games. It Takes Two. I could totally see.
Really,
people are loving.
What's the score?
Really well.
I feel like I didn't think
like
it.
A 90 I think.
Oh wow. Okay.
Yeah. Come on, bro. And if God of War happens, that will definitely be a shoe in. I hope Kina's good. I hope it's so good it gets up there. But because that's like my most anticipated game this year. Honestly, every time I see that game, I'm just like, this game looks fucking phenomenal. I can't wait. Besides Nier and Mass Effect, those are my two most anticipated.
Yeah, I'm so excited for
the rest. Kina looks so fucking good. I'm so excited for that game. Every time I see it, I'm like, this game looks unreal. Like,
yeah.
And I didn't know the guys that made that game did a really awesome Majora's Mask fan film like a few years ago.
Oh, nice.
That's really fucking good.
That makes sense of like how they're doing it, right?
Yeah, because it looks like a CG animated short or a movie, I guess. And they've made a Majora's Mask that's animated short that's really fucking good. So anyway, cool. And I guess they've been working on this game for years. So that Majora's Mask animation came out like 6 years ago at this point.
Kina is an indie game, right? Oh, that's true. It could be the.
It's a $40 game. It's coming.
It could be the indie game that gets thrown up for game of the year.
That'd be nice. I'm just hoping it's good. So anyway, because it looks great.
Next story.
Really sold me.
Let's talk about this kind of David.
No, should Biomutant. That's gonna be game of the year.
Sure.
That's coming out next month.
I know David's not going to say much about this, but I think it's actually a pretty huge story. It was MLB The Show 21 is actually going to be a Game Pass day one title when it was already kind of a big deal that it was showing up on Xbox to begin with.
Yeah.
And now it's just Game Pass day one, which was not a Sony thing. It's published by MLB on Xbox. But that's such a fucking baller move though. Like it's kind of like hey, we have this franchise now. Fuck it. You guys play for free over here. Like I know a lot of people that like I'm gonna try it out. I don't know, why not? Fuck it.
I'm not trying that game out. Fuck out of here.
I liked the MLB, what was it?
So sick
to MLB 2K5 like back in the day. Like I actually really enjoyed that baseball game. Those shout out to 2K back in the day.
Yeah.
Remember 2K? They put their games out for $20 when they launched.
Yeah.
That was fucking great.
And there's some really good games. The thing is that those are 15 years old and they haven't changed shit. And if anything, they've taken more shit out. Like the ESPN 2K not basketball, well that too, but the football game. I think both of them had like a cribs mode. No, the basketball one had a cribs mode, so you could like deck out your crib and just like it was called cribs mode, and you go in there and you put all the stuff that you win and stuff. I think it's the basketball one, and then the football one had like a first person thing that you could do, which just made me sick every time you did it. But
VR football, hell yeah.
Those are immediately more impressive when it comes to adding things to a football game than whatever the fuck Madden's doing nowadays, and whatever the NBA's doing, which is nothing. They're not doing anything besides they add story modes sometimes that are terrible.
I do know
that's it.
MLB The Show is pretty highly regarded though.
Yeah, I'm sure.
It is very highly regarded. It's the only licensed MLB game. It's made by Sony Santa Monica. It's a pretty good studio. Sure. The only competition they have is RBI, but it's kind of more arcadey.
RBI is not competition.
But no, I mean I think that's literally there's no simulation baseball game on Xbox.
There's wasn't there like a cartoony one that came out, Power Baseball or something like that? There was one that came out pretty recently. It's not competition, but if we're talking about baseball games, that's one of them.
Nick says I thought Slugfest was pretty good.
Slugfest is my favorite. It's so good. I don't care about these simulator sports games.
Some of them I don't mind. I don't mind playing them every once in a while. I don't like Madden is a game I could play like once every 4 years. I'm like, cool. I got my fill out of it.
Oh, Super Mega Baseball. That's what it's called.
Yeah, I do know that one.
That one's supposed to be really good.
I don't know. I'm gonna try. I'll try it. I'll try MLB The Show. It's Game Pass. Why the fuck not? But
I have so many games I'd rather try that aren't just baseball again. That I'm not even gonna warrant a download. I'm not even gonna download it, let alone play it. There's no point. It's baseball. Play any other baseball game. It's gonna be baseball. Oh, the simulation of hitting the ball with the wooden bat. Wow, it's so realistic now. I don't give a fuck.
It's so realistic.
So realistic. I'll go out there and hit
look at the sweat that pours from their eyebrows. It's just it's intense.
I got my 10K fucking TV monitor thing, and dude, the sweat looks like I could touch it. Like, fuck out of here. Like, I don't care. I don't want to see sweat. Who the fuck wants to see sweat? I don't want to see someone sweat.
I can drink their grass stains.
Yeah, it's like that Jackass skit where they drink the fat dude sweat. Like, that's what these people are. They just really love sweat.
And then didn't Steve-O start fucking throwing up?
He started fucking all right.
As he usually does. Even though I just rewatched like all of Jackass 3 just through the like not watch Mojo, but those movie clip things you can watch on YouTube.
Right.
And he handled that porta potty one like a champ. I'd be dead.
Disgusting, dude. That was fucking disgusting.
Watching it again, and I was maybe it's just because it's been 11 years and I've had time to process it. I was watching, I was just like, yeah, it's poo poo, whatever. Oh, stinky a bit.
I really genuinely wanted a Jackass cut just without the shit.
No, more.
I can't.
More shit. Hey, that new one's coming out this year, so. Jackass 4.
I wonder if they will still do shit stuff. Like I feel like
we need to watch Bad Trip also.
Yeah, let's do it.
Bad Trip I heard is really good. So
is that on Amazon Prime? I would love to do a watch party.
I think it's on Netflix. I'm pretty sure it's on Netflix.
All right, we'll watch it anyway. Anyway, I think that's still pretty big. Microsoft getting that's kind of just big dick swinging for them.
I know it's big. I just wish it was something else because fucking I don't care about baseball. I don't care. Like if they got Horizon.
There are people who legitimately buy PS4s or PS like consoles just for MLB The Show.
I don't care.
Like it's I know I'm saying you don't care, but I'm just saying it's a pretty big thing. But you're not gonna get any. You're not.
People buy consoles just to get the new NBA game every year, and Madden,
and this is as close as it's gonna happen because you're not getting a Sony first party game that they publish. This is happening just because MLB is publishing on Xbox. But still pretty big.
You never know. Hey, we never thought PS4 games were going to come to PC, and guess what? We got Horizon. It's ours. Give me.
All right.
And you can play that. You can play that on a Windows technically, so that you're already playing on a Microsoft thing.
Grease Hero is hyped for Jackass 4. Very hyped for Jackass 4.
Hell yeah. I mean, obviously, they're older, so I don't know what the fuck's gonna happen. I mean, did you hear about when they were filming? Did you hear about when they were filming?
No. Oh yeah.
I think I might have told you this. They started filming like I think a couple weeks before Christmas, which is weird. And then I think it was like December 10th they started filming. December 11th, both Steve-O and Johnny Knoxville were hospitalized.
They're getting up there, dude. Like they're
or
old.
They just did some really crazy shit. Like
they could do shit. They could yeah. They could do shit like yeah.
This will be probably most likely the last one, though. I can only assume.
I really want. I think they should do this last one, and it's for done. Like,
Yeah.
Even
It's
though,
done,
even
and it's
even though I know Bam's just had a giant thing with it.
yeah, he's not in it. He's not in it.
It
Yeah,
wasn't he in it then not?
Yeah, that's exactly what like he was saying. Johnny really wanted him in it, but the studio would not because he's been all over.
Yeah, dude, it sucks.
Which is probably for the best if he's
No,
he
yeah,
would
if
ruin-
he's doing that, then you want to keep him safe. It's for his own good, but
And I like Bam, but he's not my favorite member. Like there's even times where I'm like, all right, you're a little over the top right now, Bam. I mean, that's Bam. I get it.
It is, and then that's kind of just his shtick. That's like with Viva La Bam. It was all about him.
People love Bam. I used to watch Viva La Bam too. Did you ever watch the Jackass show?
Yeah.
Yeah, it's good. You should watch that too. It's been
Dude,
fucking forever.
I'm so glad YouTube wasn't really as big of a thing as it was like enough back when we were younger. Because I would have had so much dumb. Like I still took videos on my fucking Razor phone of like me and my friends just recreating Jackass skits. Just
oh yeah, it's my favorite Garrett Hunter video. I like Garrett Hunter's longest yard, and he jumps over the. Yeah, he like trips. He's like, "Oh, shut it off!" Ah!
He does that weird noise.
Yeah, trying to get up.
Let's see. Best experience that I hope the new Hot Wheels game is fun. I hope so too. I guess. I don't know.
Yeah, actually, it looks pretty fun. I watched it. That's why
Nick goes, I think they should get new blood, like half newcomers, half vets. Yeah, you know what? I think like a mentor thing would be kind of funny. Right?
That's what they should have did with a lot of these like reboot like movies and stuff. Just get like a new crew, but have the old crew teach them the ways. You know?
Yeah, right.
Yeah, except this is this is Jackass, so it's not a story. So it's like, but that'd be cool. Like, I think that would work, but get like people that are already kind of like into that stuff. Don't get like YouTube pranksters though. I don't want that shit. Get that shit out of here. Yo, get back.
There are a few YouTube prankers I think are pretty funny, but they're just the really dumb ones. I've mentioned Vlog Creations. I fucking love his because his are just obscene. He'll what was one of the ones I rewatched again recently. I watched it before, but it was he was hanging out with this girl with one arm, and they'd walk around the beach, and she'd walk around and be like, "What, you think you're?" She just walked to random girls who aren't paying attention to her. She'd walk up and make herself. You think you're cooler than me because I have one arm? Okay. You think you're cool because it must be fucking awesome having two arms. And then they're like, and then the dude who runs town walks by. He's like, "That's pretty fucked up, man. You think you're better than her because you have two arms?" It's sarcastic. It's the dumbest things. It's so fucking good. Same thing with like slipping a hot dog in someone's pocket. And they just reach in. What the fuck is this? This is dumb pranks. Those ones are good.
Apparently, DMX might not actually be dead.
You know what? I mentioned I mentioned though he's been fucking like, even if he pulls out of it, he's got.
I just want to admit,
yeah. Sure.
Drop that in there, just in case.
If you're in that state, you're literally relearning how to be a human. If you come out of that, it's like
if he comes out, he's just like ho ho ho, but just like he does in the music, that'd be dope. Or he comes out, he's like, I live, bitch. That'd be dope.
DMX would literally be the fucking most legendary thing in the fucking history books if he just came out of that and said, "Fuck it, let's go in," and just made some dope ass music.
Yeah, they made a Jet Li movie again. He was in 2 Jet Li movies. I didn't even realize that. I watch Cradle to the Grave all the time, and I watch both that and Romeo Must Die. I didn't know they had a thing.
And Nomeo Must Die.
Isn't it? Yeah, Nomeo Must Die. That's Nomeo and Juliet.
Anyway, next story.
Remake.
Mario 35 is gone.
Yeah,
Pac-Man 99 comes in though.
Can I just say I never played Mario 35?
Neither did I.
I played it a little bit. It was a lot of fun.
Yeah, but I know you're only win that if you're fucking incredible at Mario games.
Yeah.
And that's also why I'm just like, I'm the opposite of Gore with Tetris 99. I'm like, I like the chaos because I'm not fantastic at Tetris. I'm okay at Tetris, and I would never have won a game if it was like no shenanigans.
Right.
I need some bullshit to happen for me to win a goddamn game in there. But right. Pac-Man 99, I love these random games just turning into the fucking like, hey, let's do this. I'm like, cool, fuck it.
I can't wait for like what will be the next one? Do you think like that should be a future like
predictions
point we get? Yeah. What's gonna be the next game that gets 99ified?
Mario Party 99.
I thought you could just say Mario. He'll be back. Mario 36.
Well, because I
Whatever.
mean, we're hopefully gonna get
Pokemon.
Bomberman soon.
Pokemon.
On
I am so fucking excited for that. Pokemon 99.
Pokemon. It'll be Pokemon.
What would you even do for a Pokemon 99?
Fuck if I know. But you battle. I don't know. I don't know. You run. You die.
If they
Just
were
straight up
able,
fist fight.
oh, you know what would be fucking cool if they made. I don't know how they would do this. You're sure that's a Sonic 99.
Oh yeah, get through the level and then
Yeah,
like,
and
if you get things in the
yeah,
level,
you gotta
it's just
slow down.
like Mario 35.
Yeah.
where you
What
yeah.
I'm thinking of, I mean, it had to be a whole revamp, obviously, and be a whole weird. What if they did like something like F-Zero 99, where it's a bunch of cars on the track and you could start like pushing everyone
That
out,
would actually be really fun.
and you're on the
That'd be
track,
cool,
you
but
know.
people would be pissed. They'd be pissed because everybody wants a new F-Zero game, and then this fucking F-Zero.
I'd fucking take the shit out of that.
I don't know.
Contra
I don't
chat
think-
box says Contra 99.
Oh, Contra would be a good. Idea.
Ooh,
That'd be good. I mean, it would be the same concept. as
Castlevania
Mario
99.
Castlevania 99. I don't know. That'd
that'd be a little rough.
How about Hatred 99?
Oh no.
Yeah.
What?
My first refund on Steam.
Oh no! Why'd you refund it?
I mentioned the podcast. You laughed at my answer. I said I thought it'd be funny.
Yeah, you got a refund for Hatred.
No, I thought it'd be funny. I thought the game would be so over the top.
I thought the email that says, "Here's your refund for Hatred." Like,
No, I thought
Hatred rewards me.
if anyone else doesn't know out there, because it's been a long enough time, you probably don't know about it if you just haven't really been into
Yeah, if
it.
you weren't there during the heyday of it.
So
Hey,
Hatred was a very edgy twin stick.
They're like Shadow the Hedgehog.
Yeah.
Beyond.
They should mod Shadow in for that character.
Basically, if Shadow the Hedgehog was a school shooter.
So
Yeah,
they
that's-
made it a very edgy game where you're just, oh, I'm fucking pissed at the world. Time to kill everyone, which is very topical nowadays. So hey, so and then you just go around, you kill everything, you kill babies, you kill fucking mothers that are pleading for their lives. And I thought it'd be so
It'd be
over
funny.
the top. Like I didn't think they would like. I thought because you know when people try to, I thought they would have done it so bad it would have been cringy funny. You know, like
Someone needs to get the white coats. Man, this guy's crazy.
I thought they would have been dumb. Like, I thought they would have been dumb enough because like surely no one could actually try to make this and be serious about it. No, they were serious. I thought they would have just been over the top. I thought they would have been over the top enough that would have been fucking.
I could be wrong, but I think someone made a mod that was like a big mod that toned it down, like way down.
I thought that someone made a mod where you go around and hug everyone.
Oh, that'd be amazing. Hey, what would we call it? Love?
Love rid.
Yeah, love rid. What's the opposite of hate? Is it just love? That has to be like because hatred's like hate, but to the max. So extreme love.
Apathy. Well, because love and hate are considered part of the same coin, so
Don't give me a
apathy would be.
I just wanted a word. You're giving me philosophy. Come on,
And then so it's like Pokemon like it's like the two versions. You got hatred and love, and the middle's the middle's bored. You just sit around, you're like, fuck it, I don't want to deal with it. I hate the world. Let me kill everyone. I love everyone. Let me hug them. I don't really care.
Yeah, it's like the angel and the devil on your shoulders. It's
Yeah, it's just how Gore's literally the middle version. He just walks around. Fucking don't bother me.
I just walk past everybody. Cops shooting at me. I don't fucking know, man.
Well, you're a big guy, so you can take a few bullets. You'll be fine.
I wonder what happens in the hatred if you just don't start shooting immediately. Are people already freaked out because you have a gun? I assume you have a giant fucking gun. So I'm assuming so, or do they like whatever? It's Larry, the neighborhood weirdo carries his gun everywhere. Whatever. I think the mod also gets rid of the long hair too. I don't know why. I remember watching someone. I think it was G-Man Lives. I think someone making a video about a mod.
Probably. But shout outs to Hatred and shout outs to Pac-Man 99. That sounds like a fun game.
Anyway,
Hatred 99. Yeah, that's what you said.
It takes $2.99. I don't know. What do you think of like what game? Fire Emblem 99?
Fall Guys 99.
Yeah. Yeah, they should make Fall Guys into a battle royale game. Stupid. Mario Tennis 99?
Oh, you know what'd be fucking sick?
Skyrim.
Mario Kart.
Def Jam 99.
Jeff Jam.
Hell yeah.
Hell yeah.
It just
to wipe my ass with it.
it'd be like Gang Beasts pretty much in the ring, but you're just trying to throw everyone out.
Actually, I mean, Gang Beast 99 would be kind of fun.
It'd be fucking chaos.
But no, what they could do there is just keep it so that there's a bunch of different games. It would be like Mag, where like Mag wasn't actually.
But then can you imagine? No, fucking imagine
I
100
still
people. No,
want a Mag 2 so bad.
imagine 100 people in a Game Beast game. And it's us three, and we're like, "Where you at? I'm over here." You see, you're just crowd surfing among like 70 people. Help me!
Help me, bro.
Oh man. All right, next story.
All right.
Uh,
Oh, I just had a really good idea.
Go ahead.
Tetris 99.
Oh shit.
Oh shit.
Puyo 99.
Puyo, yeah.
Next story is E3 is confirmed free. We were hearing rumblings about them doing a virtual price, like a thing like that, which would be cool. I think we mentioned it would be cool if it had like if it had like demos attached to it, something or like that. Cool, but you can't charge for E3. Like that's just dumb.
Yeah,
but yeah,
I'm just happy
that's their everyone is here except for Sony, which they'll do their own state of play like a week before, which is fine.
Yep.
So pretty much we'll have an E3. I'm curious as to how it'll happen.
I assume it's gonna be the same thing as normal, except it'll be just everybody streaming their own thing, so it won't be a stage.
It's just weird, right? Because
I can see it being a stage. It'll be kind of like what the Game Awards did, where there's just nobody in the crowd.
Nick goes, all right, it's pretty late for me. Gonna get some rest for tomorrow's work. See you guys around. Have a great podcast as usual. Appreciate you, Nick. Once again, thank you again for the trivia.
Yeah, thank you. I especially thank you.
It's interesting because E3 doesn't actually run these events. You know, it's like it's all
like
the
Microsoft
publishers.
uses their own theater.
Yeah, so it's curious when they say like these people are participating, but what does E3 have to do with it? Like, is it just a name brand to know what everyone knows what it is?
It's just because E3 usually when it's E3, it's because they have some sort of like partnership in some way.
Sure.
Because usually a lot of their games are at E3, so you can play them at their booths or whatever. I don't think Microsoft does that a lot, but I know Nintendo does for sure. Like you can play a lot of their games they show off.
Right.
I'm pretty sure they do, at least. They used to. I think Sony does too. Like you just play. Oh, that game was shown and it's here now. I can play it. They just announced it.
Right.
So I guess that's the big thing. It's E3 is just the name of the hype thing that we all like, but it's really the publishers that we're excited about because we're not excited for E3 because E3 don't do shit. It's really the publishers.
Right.
I'm sure people are excited about E3 because they get to go. Not this year, but they get to go and have fun. But anyway, yeah.
It's one of those things where we kind of talked about this a little bit in prior episodes where on some level it's nice having the congealed event of like, okay, this is the one dedicated time to get the announcements. It's almost like a Christmas feel. But at the same time, I do feel on some level it's kind of outlived its purpose. I feel like if companies could better get a consistent flow of like a Nintendo Direct or something like that, we really wouldn't have a need for E3 at all anymore.
The unfortunate thing is even Nintendo's bad at Directs now. Like they've had like the one now in like 2 years, and they had a bunch of minis, but I mean they get spaced out so much. No other company, State of Play is getting there. Microsoft's not there, but no other company is really hitting where the presentation should be in a digital format. I don't know what it was. I don't understand what's so hard. Like these companies put on a decent stage, but when it comes to digital, they just don't understand what they're doing. But it also felt like they just weren't ready to show off stuff. Remember, Ubisoft got cut up into 2 parts, which was kind of lame because the first one sucked and the second one was kind of cool. But it's like, oh, if you put it all together, it would have been like a decent show rather than 2
Yeah. And by the way, none of those games they announced besides Scott Pilgrim are out yet. Prince of Persia's not out. That Riders Republic isn't out.
Far Cry
6 isn't out, and none of them have release dates too. All 3 of those games don't have release dates.
What about that Tom Clancy? That Tom Clancy mashup game.
No, I don't know what you're talking about, man.
I'll show you. I'll show you. We'll watch it again.
I don't. That's okay.
He's gonna
No,
learn
no,
it
you didn't
today.
hear about that game, Elite Squad.
No.
talk about. That game is like one of the worst games of last year. That game.
Oh,
like,
the mobile one.
Yeah, the one that had all
Elite
the
Squad.
that has has all
Elite
the.
Squad. Yeah, that was Elite Squad.
God,
That one I heard is shit. That's like one of the worst games last year. So
Hell
that's
yeah.
what happened to that one. Good shit.
I agree. In a
Sam
perfect
Fisher-
world. Sorry.
No, I was just say Sam Fisher's in Rainbow Six also.
Hell yeah.
That's what they announced.
In a perfect world, companies would have a good steady flow of information. It's not like that though, and I think the competition really does help because people are like that. People will occupy a week and know that they can pretty much occupy that week like from very little resistance. Like I mean, Sony will show off something and then Microsoft do something like, oh, here's our console, oh, here's a price finally, or something like that. But I think having them all fight for that day really shows like, oh, they got to bring their heavy hitters.
Yeah.
Because you really want that headline, and I think that actually works out. And I think people will focus on all of it rather than kind of forgetting about a small little show here or there. Because unfortunately, I don't think the whole summer game fest and all that stuff was really well received at all.
No, and it's back, by the way. We forgot to mention that too. That's coming back as also.
But not in a stretched out format.
I think that would also work better now because E3 is a thing. So like all those
IGN's
games,
doing something too.
Yeah, IGN did their thing last year too. I think they sandwiched it in between the summer.
Yeah.
But no, it would make sense now as a supplement or an additional thing to E3, so you could see all those games that you're already, you can see more gameplay for games they announced at E3 and stuff. As the sole thing, it doesn't work unless it's really modified and made into a nice show. Besides like a live stream where Jeff Keighley points his webcam at like I do and you do and he does and says, "Yeah, Tony Hawk, Tony Hawk." That got leaked 20 minutes before fucking premiered it, which I didn't even hear about.
Same with Persona.
I didn't hear about that. I remember waking up and I think someone said, "What's if it's Tony Hawk?" I think they already knew it was Tony Hawk, so that's why they said that. I was like, "Oh, that would be cool," and then it was shown it was Tony Hawk. I was like, "Oh,
ooh,
cool! Whoa, it was." Good guess, even though it was leaked. So fucker.
Leak these nuts.
But it's good to have it back. I'm actually kind of. It was always we mentioned it last week, but I think it was last week. I think it was last week. It's always a fun time hanging out with everyone.
Yeah.
Doing a whole. It's like 2 or 3 straight days of just hanging out all day, talking to everyone, just wondering what's next. And the cool thing is if one show's a complete bust, there's another one right there, baby. And the cool thing is usually back earlier, it was Microsoft at the beginning of the day, Sony at the end of the day. So even if all the shit in the middle sucked, hey, at least you got a couple bangers at each end though. So you'll end or start pretty decently. Now it'll be weird. Now it'll be like Sony a week earlier, Microsoft and now Bethesda didn't announce their own thing, but they said they were gonna have one at the keynote. So that means confirmed that it wasn't really a big thing, but Bethesda will be tying all their stuff in with Xbox when they do their presentation, which will be
that makes sense.
Cool to see.
I don't think Bethesda has a lot to show anyway, so
I think Starfield. That's just really it. Really.
Starfield, maybe Deathloop again.
Maybe some Fallout 76 stuff.
I'm hoping for maybe I don't know, new Wolfenstein. I don't know anything. I mean,
Indiana Jones.
Yeah, and also did they announce something else or was that it? No, I'm thinking of that James Bond game.
All right.
Never mind. That's IO.
Last story before we go to bullshit. And this isn't really a story, but we can kind of talk about it. Just kind of, we touched on it earlier, was those PS3 and Vita stuff are just going, whew.
Yeah.
Price are high.
Oh, yeah, I forgot. I got Vita games, too. I forgot to show that.
Anything, what was the biggest thing you got in there?
All right. Well, I paid $40 for these, so here. I don't know how I'm going to show you these because they're just loose cards. But $40 for all 3 of these. I got Tearaway. That's going up. That
I think you
game.
pretty much. Yeah, you covered it there.
Yeah, I've got Persona 4 Golden.
All right, that's huge
stuff.
Yep, and then Gravity Rush.
Wow, that's a big ass lot right there. 10.
Yep, Gravity Rush. People are selling that case with the case and everything for like 150 now. Persona is like 100, Tearaway's like 40. So I don't have those in my collection.
There was a lot that I saw on eBay that was selling. It was on auction. It was like $300, and there was like a couple hours left. And I'm like, I want to throw down for it, but I know it's gonna blow up. And I'm gonna forget about it. I was curious after it ended, and it sold for like $650.
What was in it?
Let me pull it up really quick. I think they still got a deal out of it, but I'm like I'm not paying $600 for some Vita games though. Let me see. Watch list.
Also, there should technically be one other story unless we're also lumping that in with part of the bullshit.
Yes.
Gotcha.
Recently viewed? Was it recently viewed? Oh, I gotta dig through it because but there it is. Actually, no, never mind. See original listing. It sold for $641, and it's still a really good set. Like it's actually pretty worth it still. Freedom Wars. These are all boxed except for they had Jack Daxter Collection. That's the only one that's in a loose case. Everything else is cased. Freedom Wars, Dragon's Crown, Wipeout, 2040, whatever it is.
48.
Yeah. Child of Light, Disgaea 3, PS All Stars Battle Royale, Danganronpa 1, God of War, Axiom Verge, Danganronpa 2, Touch My Katamari, Mortal Kombat, Mod Nation Racers, Sonic All Stars Racers Transformed, Super Monkey Ball, World of Final Fantasy, Terraria, Injustice, and Yomara. What's the fuck?
Oh, that's the Yomamara Night Collection or something like that, right?
Yeah.
I don't know. Yeah, that game goes for a little bit. Yeah, that one Switch that goes for like $150. That one.
Yeah. So overall, not a bad haul.
That's a good.
That's
collection.
pretty good.
Yeah,
that's
for about $650 after shipping.
Yeah, that's probably a good deal. It's probably like $700-$800 of games.
Yeah, so it's still a good deal, but I'm not.
Jack and Daxter loose goes for 60-70 now. So God of War, I think complete is almost 100 now.
Yeah, I want to before the Vita and PS3 store, but for sure the Vita, I want us to compile like a really good list. It doesn't even have to be on the podcast. It could be kind of just us thing. I don't really care. We can do it on podcast too. I want to find a really good list of all the niche ass PSP and Vita games and PS like end games and share those lists. That way, if anyone wants those and there's like, oh, this is probably the last chance you could really find for this game, we'll make that list or something like that. Because I've been making
some of those. I'm already kind of working on that for myself.
Throw me that list. I got a list going too actually. And I'm just gonna I'm probably gonna spend like $200, $300 on just the PSN, just grabbing those things off the store. That way I can have them. All right, then we'll do some bullshit now.
Do some bullshit.
Some shit.
Shit me out a turd.
All right, so to precursor to this, Microsoft is trying to like push their force in Japan a little bit more. They're trying to get some like that Japanese
they've been trying to do that for a little while.
Audience, and that's kind of where a lot of the Sega rumors are still coming at. They've partnered with Hololive, but the big part of that is there's rumors from Jeff Grubb, who has a pretty decent track record. Not all the time. I think he was on record saying Xbox Live was going to go free when it did the literal opposite. But he's always on top of like a lot of Nintendo rumors for sure. He was on top of that 3D All Stars, a lot of stuff. He has a pretty good track record.
Yeah, when you make up shit so much, you eventually you'll get something right. So,
but it's not a good. It's more like he gets more stuff right than wrong, ever. I can't really think of too many wrongs, but I did want to note that was the major one as of late. But he mentions that Microsoft is in talks with Kojima about publishing his next game. Seriously, say I might go all out in the PSN, PS3 Vita store. I already kind of balled out a little bit on the PS3 store. I got pretty much everything I wanted. I might go and maybe get another 1 or 2 games, but the Vita store is like the one that I'm like, gotta grab everything. But yeah, so he was talking about that, and then we did also remember there was a hint because we did see a Death Stranding statue behind Phil Spencer, and he likes to do that. We learned with the Xbox, and with both Xboxes having been behind him at some point earlier in the summer.
And the headset was
on him.
It was on something. Yeah.
No, it was on Daniel Kaluuya.
Yeah, there you go. So they don't hide their shit.
He likes being a little like coy and showing you things before they're ready.
Yeah,
but just like doing that. Yeah, which is cool. I think.
Tease your little,
He has a Switch background, so I mean, he's gonna buy Nintendo. We know that.
Yeah. Well, we're into that.
Or
but either that or Game Pass is coming to Switch.
One day. But
you'll be able to play Halo on Switch.
But yes, he kind of has that. Yeah, he put his flag down that and said that they're talking about that, and that's what Phil was referencing by having that Kojima statue behind them. So what do we think, boys? Bullshit? Not
Sure.
bullshit?
Sure. I don't know what the bullshit am I saying is Death Stranding coming, or
no. Is Microsoft publishing Kojima's next game for a Game Pass day one
I
deal?
could see that being I could see that being a tease for Death Stranding coming to Xbox somehow. But sure, why not? I don't fucking care. Do it. The game's gonna come out anyway. Kojima, it doesn't matter how many bombs he makes, which I don't think
Death Stranding sold that well though.
No, it sold well. It just wasn't. They said it sold well. It just wasn't up to expectations. Which, I mean, come on, with a cast like that in Death Stranding, like that probably cost a lot of money just to have that cast and reading hours and hours of dialogue.
Yeah. So even though it doesn't hit sales expectations, doesn't hit sales expectations, that's kind of the kind of game that Microsoft would fucking love in Game Pass though. Because Death Stranding, I'm sure, is the game that literally everyone would have played, but a lot of people were hesitant on because they were like, "It's a little bit too weird for me to want to spend $60 on."
Start it up again on Xbox if it came out on it. Just be like, fuck it. That's a game I'd play. And fucking MLB, get out of here. Garbage ass fucking baseball games. Oh wow, you hit a ball. What the fuck? Congrats. That's like me backpacking.
That's what Gore says when he plays Rocket League too.
Yeah, well, Rocket League's fun though. You're a car hitting a ball. Yeah, I don't need to. Yeah, I don't see it on the newspaper every fucking day and fucking go online. Oh, Ken Griffey Jr. and all that. That's the only baseball. I used to play the SNES game all the time.
David,
that was a fun baseball game.
All right, so my thoughts on this.
Turn on.
He saw the wheels get warmed up again.
Like
well, no, because it's one of those things that I kind of wanted to bring up the dual aspect of the story, because the first part I feel is just as relevant, because Hololive is kind of an anime replacement in a lot of what we're kind of seeing in today's landscape, where especially during 2020 there wasn't a whole lot of anime. It caused a perfect storm for something like Hololive to populate. They're premiering and within the first couple months getting 1 million plus subscribers on there. It's safe to say they're getting huge. And it's one of those
what is Hololive? I'm sorry, was that what we were talking about?
Shout outs to my man over here. Fuck, god damn it, I didn't have the I didn't have the alert box there. No, I didn't have the alert box on. Thanks for the get the subs, man. He's very drunk right now. A1 Twins.
A1 Twins, hell yeah.
Let me
shout out to A1 Twins.
Hell yeah, shout out.
Let's see if I can. God damn it, I didn't have the fucking thing up. That sucks.
All right, well, you're figuring that out.
Yeah, continue. Yeah, I guess, sorry.
Yeah, so Hololive is basically VTuber, so virtual YouTubers streaming. They do a lot of different things. Some of them do a lot of predominantly game entertainment. Some of them do singing and kind of like actual proper idols. Some of them are all about drawing and art. And it's just big collective of people who were already pre-established in some kind of career. And then they go on and do basically a virtual idol workshop with this company called Hololive. And it exploded, again, just because in the anime scene, wasn't a whole lot of fucking anime going around, and at some level, arguably, still not a lot of good anime going around. So it kind of became an interesting stopgap replacement for that because of it. And so it's interesting to see Microsoft kind of reach out and extend in a partnership with Hololive, because more part of the kind of contract with Hololive is they can't actually play games that they don't have a contract with the company with. So, and it's because in the past they tried to do it without it, and they had some of their stuff taken down, so they won't touch anything without a contract. And so Microsoft explicitly reached out to Hololive and like, hey, we really want to go ahead and make sure Game Pass is a household name in Japan. Let's go ahead and start, reaching out to some of these Hololive members. So I think it's Pekara and Botan are two of those streamers that they reached out to and said, hey, we want you guys to play Game Pass games. Go ahead and, really demo the service, show it off there. So it's a very interesting way to kind of reach a more modern audience that's going ahead and especially using this as ways to get into a lot of things that they hadn't already. And so by extension to that, them reaching out to Kojima, I could see this being a real thing, if only just because of the fact that I feel like Kojima is going to be the kind of individual who's never satisfied doing things the same way. He's going to be someone that always wants to do something different, and I'm sure Sony probably were a little bit kind of peeved that Death Stranding didn't make as much, although they got an engine out of it that they could use for things. At the end of the day, I'm sure Kojima's like, okay, but I still want different freedom. I still want to be able to kind of fuck around. Who's going to sign the paycheck? Who's going to go ahead and allow me to just kind of just spend money and do what I want? And I feel like Microsoft is in that position where like, all right, fuck it, do whatever you want. We'll put it on Game Pass. We don't give a shit, because that is, again, that is their whole strategy this gen is Game Pass.
Yeah, and I Game Pass has been talked about by a lot of developers as being the best way to get weird, because you're not relying on sales. You know, you're relying on getting people into your game, and how do you do that the best way? Get weird with it. Be a game that catches people's eye. So I know like Tim Schafer has gone on record saying that it's been a relief knowing that, oh, we could just develop and just do whatever we want now. Like, we don't really have any pressure. Microsoft's not really been like Microsoft of scale bound. You have to have multiplayer is not a thing anymore. Microsoft's now like, all right, here's your money. Do what you want to do. We trust you. Make your thing, and they'll see what it is.
Now give us Scalebound back.
I'm good.
I want it.
Sure.
But yeah, I think this is literally, it's like the best place for Kojima to be. Just get weird with it and bring people in. Chatbox says, man, I was so excited for Scalebound. It was looking kind of rough.
Oh, I don't see it, honestly. Just because he shot at arrows at a dragon, it was a little slow. It doesn't mean it was rough. And Monster Hunter looks rough then in comparison.
Yeah, but I also like. I don't like
it's not
Monster
though.
Hunter.
It's not though. It's not rough. You don't play it, so you know.
Exactly.
It was looking fine to me. It's rough, but everybody loves it for some reason.
I mean, it had to have been rough if they canceled it.
Overwatch is rough. What, Monster Hunter?
Yeah, Monster Hunter.
The movie? The movie was the best. I loved it. I didn't see it, but
the main reason I got the Xbox was because of Game Pass. It's true. Game Pass is it's such a fucking solid way. And you know what? Someone mentioned I was listening to is you're gonna get a big influx of brand new gamers that don't have a tie to a lot of PlayStation stuff. You know, they don't have a tie to Horizon, God of War, or any of that. They just want a console to play fucking Fortnite on and get Game Pass on, and they're gonna see just a bunch of games. It's value gaming. It really is. And say what you want, yeah, there's gonna be Game Pass filler. I mean, that's gonna happen. Same thing with Netflix. Same thing with any streaming. There's filler, but I mean, someone's gonna like the game. Someone's gonna enjoy the game. I think Outriders for a lot of the conversation is a filler game. It's not like a fucking groundbreaking, phenomenal game of the year game, but it's a very fun game for a lot of people that spend a lot of time into, and that's exactly what the Game Pass wants you with.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Chatbox says the main character for Scalebound did look like a low rent Dante though.
Yeah, sure. I think the idea was you get to create your character because because it has multiplayer, or it had multiplayer, so it'd be a little weird if the same Dante guy showed up everywhere. But not create, but like you start off with a base and then you switch them out. But yeah, sure. I mean, listen to me. I thought the whole idea of like putting the music on and you can take it off whenever you want, and the music lowers down or whatever because you have the headphones or whatever. Like just that. Also, just it being a game where you get to go onto a big dragon is fun. But
so David, Hololive aside.
Yeah, I don't. I when he said Hololive, I was like, "What the fuck is this?" Like, I thought we were talking about Kojima. I didn't realize.
Well, that was the other part of the story.
But
earlier
to be
about
fair,
that.
To be fair, Adrian mentioned it once, and I was like, "Oh yeah, Kojima though." It's like, so I was like, well,
I know they've been trying to expand it. I know it's not really gaming, so I didn't really want to know if we were going to dedicate a whole thing to something anime.
I was just confused. I mean, I don't.
Do you know what it is?
Yeah, he just explained it. Now I know. But when he started talking, I was just like, "What the fuck is this?" It's like Hololive. I thought we were talking about Kojima. Like, who the fuck?
Well, that's why earlier I made the comment of like, "Dude, are we gonna just separate this out?" Or
I didn't think we needed to. Cause I didn't think you were actually passionate about it. I thought it was I thought it was an extra comment.
I've been looking for a long ass time to talk about this shit.
Are you kidding me? Hey, Adrian, it's anime. Of course he's passionate. Look at him.
Sure.
Look at him.
I've been down the rabbit hole for over a year. Goddamn.
All right, and then what do you feel about the Kojima aspect of it? Bullshit or not?
I just said that I don't think it's bullshit, and I think it's happening.
Yeah. Why don't you fucking listen?
Did you listen?
No.
Yeah, are you fucking blind? Are you blind in your ears?
Goddamn, get the cock out of your eyes.
Yeah, get the cock out of your eyes and listen.
Could you make another Zone of the Enders as chat box?
Oh fuck! I would love that. Hell yes. Make it happen.
Oh fuck!
Oh, fuck, that feels right. Oh, that feels good in my colon.
Hell yeah! I'd be down for a new Zone of the Enders. Let's
Yo,
go.
I'm down with something in my colon. Hell yeah.
Anyway, that's the podcast.
Yeah, you know what? Zone of the Enders would be great. What would we call it? Third runner then?
Zone of the Enders 99.
Yeah. Oh hell yeah. Zone of the
Res 99.
Zone of
Oh,
the
that'd be
Renders.
sick. Res 99.
Res 99, dude. That'd be too much visual stimulation though.
Anyway, that's the podcast. Thank you for listening to Blue Ruby's podcast.
Oh, how about Tetris Effect 99? Fuck it.
Too zoned out.
Same game except it looks all trippy.
That's what I forgot at the beginning. We didn't mention our audio podcast, but shout out to our audio listeners if you made it this far. We appreciate you.
Yeah.
Games Gone By schedule is Hellblade is this month. 999 is next month. June is Parasite Eve. July is Metal of Chaos XD. Stardew Valley in August. And ending this last... Oh, no, we're not ending the season, but ending our picks this season with Bloodstained Ritual of the Night in September. Followed by October being the fan pick month. So you guys, we'll see what we pick around then.
So we got a little horror before the horror.
Hell yeah.
Hell yeah.
Oh, yeah.
That was David's pick the whole fucking year. Was like, I'm not getting October for another until 2023, so fuck it.
Fuck it, Bloodstained. You should pick Castlevania Symphony of the Night. That would be nice.
There's still time. We got a fan vote month.
Oh no. My pick. I have a pick that I have in my brain right here that I think will win.
Do you?
Yeah, because I know you're gonna pick some weird shit, and Adrian's gonna pick some stupid shit because you both are dumb. I got the good stuff, so
I can meme you out of that win so easy though. I'm sure.
No, yeah, maybe you can't. Maybe my game is so fucking legendary. There's no way.
Shout outs to the Five Nights at Freddy's fandom. We're going for it. We're going the memes.
All of them, and we gotta play them all and beat them.
Yeah, there you go.
If I said Five Nights at Freddy's, you're fucked.
I'd probably fight you with like Slender or something.
No, Slender's dead.
I don't think that would really hold up at all anymore. I don't think people care.
No, probably not.
You don't see Slender Man ripoff.
Phasmophobia is what I fight you with.
Nah, that game's dead already. It's been like 2 months since it came out, so it's dead. PewDiePie stopped playing it, so if PewDiePie stops playing your game's dead. Sorry.
Yeah, if only Visage was
Visage, nobody gives a shit about.
Yeah, but if only that would win, then that'd be a good one.
Yeah.
Fuck it, Pokemon Red and Blue. Let's go.
Yeah.
Hell yeah.
Yeah.
No, what's the horror version of that? Not horror, but like when your characters die, they stay dead forever. And
Real life
Nuzlocke run.
Yeah, the Nuzlocke. We'll play that because it's like, yo, my Charmander just like fainted. I guess he's dead.
No, we gotta play Pokemon Red and Blue, but we gotta stay 10 hours in Lavender Town with the music
in
playing.
Lavender Town. I was thinking that too. Yeah, we'll stream it. We'll just have the
we gotta sleep to Lavender Town music for the whole month.
It'll be like when Dexter and Dexter's Laboratories went to sleep to learn French, but it was just like the same fucking.
yeah.
Parlez-vous français? He just said. Oh yeah, that's what it was.
What was it, David?
That's all. Yeah,
Omelette du fromage.
What does that mean again?
Omelette with cheese.
And that's the only thing you can say. And all the girls were like, "Oh shit, he's mysterious in French." Remember the episode where the long fingernail dude was at the back of the bus, and he survived by scooping up everybody's lunch because his fingernails were really long, so he would just eat everybody's lunch.
God, I miss
Do you
those
remember
cartoons.
episode of Dexter's Laboratory? Hell yeah!
Hey, it's okay. We're getting that Powerpuff Girls movie, so we're getting that. We're reliving.
So fucking dumb.
We're living again.
Dude, I would have rather them just say "fuck" and just made them edgy. Like I don't know, these costumes that they have are embarrassing.
It straight up looks like a fucking Wood
watched
Rocket
that.
production.
Yo.
All right, we're ending it right there. Thank you for watching, everyone.
Yeah, it does.